Hello, hello. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Sorry about that. I was typing the message on Discord and also I'm sorry. And also checking something else. I'm yawning. I'm so sorry. I'm just a little bit tired. I mentioned that in my message. Um but but I should be fine for some bartending tonight. Considering it's been a heckin' hot minute since I actually did like some decent bartending, so it'll be kind of nice to jump back into that. Um Uh, yeah, as mentioned, we're gonna be at the Milk Bar tonight. I was actually wanting to bartend at the Milk Bar before I went to the convention last week. But the issue was that I would have to have bartended Wednesday night, like the night before I went to the convention, and I didn't want to stay up too late. So that's why I didn't bartend at the Milk Bar last week before I left for the convention. So that's kind of my excuse there. But anyway, we are going to be going to the Milk Bar. I'm actually just going to go ahead and go there and change the screen as I load. Yeah, so we're going to the Milk Bar. Oh god, game. Hopefully I don't have any performance issues. We'll see how this goes. Who knows? You know, it could be kind of weird sometimes. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go along. I should be good there. Okay. Should be fine. Oh. There. I'm a little rusty, but hopefully I can get back into the nitty and gritty. So we should be good. Yeah, so they haven't actually updated the Milk Bar, the outside the Halloween version, but honestly I kinda like it this way. Because I kinda wanted the bartend here while there were Halloween decorations. So I mean I think I was able to do that for the cupboard. Was I? Did I bartend at the cupboard during Halloween? I did. I did. Okay. I'm not gonna be very tiny for this one like I was last time I was here. I'm just gonna say my normal height. Everything is basically still the exact same, aside from really nice decorations. So hopefully it goes pretty well. Looking forward to it. I don't know how long the bartending tonight's gonna be because I am kind of tired and I don't know. I'm just tired, I guess. And it would be kind of nice to be able to just go to actually like sleep in for once because funny enough, for anyone who doesn't know, I went to a convention last week from Thursday to this past Monday, and I was not able to sleep in at all during that time. I had to wake up at like 8 a.m. to go with the others to the convention. So I'm kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I just haven't been able to like actually properly sleep in, also because I work as well. So it'd be kind of nice to be able to sleep in tomorrow morning. So that's my plan. I mean, then again, I can stay up for as long as I want, but I'm going to sleep in tomorrow anyway. So, I mean, I still obviously plan on doing bartending. Like, that's still, I mean, innkeeping, that's still going to happen regardless. I will innkeep tomorrow, which actually, after I finish bartending, I actually need to, I need to test an update that I don't think is actually ready yet. Because I was at it earlier, and I think I was having performance issues. It's mostly, I just added post-prop. I hit my headset on accident. I don't know if you just heard that, but I just whacked myself in the head. Whoops. I haven't been in VR in like about over a week, I would like to say. Was it over a week? I think it was like the 25th was the last time I was in VR. That's when I was doing innkeeping. So let's just go ahead and say that it has been a heckin' like hot minute since I have last been in VR. It doesn't really feel very different though. I'm still kind of, used to it. Is it just me or is my like? Is it just me or is my? Or am I just turned weird? Oh, I'm just turned weird. Okay, I was like about to say, my arms like shorter than my IRL ones? They probably are a little bit. Yeah, they're kind of shorter. Okay, that's no big deal. But yeah, I mean that's really about it. That is really about it. Anything else I wanted to mention? The convention was fun. I talked about it yesterday when I was streaming Minecraft, but I had a lot of fun at that convention. I definitely plan on going to future ones. But I'll definitely go to the same one next year, like guaranteed. There's another convention coming in May that I kind of want to go to, but the issue with that one is that I would have to fly to that convention, which is kind of expensive. So I don't know if I actually want to do that. Maybe if I save enough money, I can, but we'll see. It was really nice meeting a lot of... I met a couple people who come to my bartending often there as well, so that was pretty cool. I even bartended at one of the parties that we had. Like, I was just like, I was in the kitchen area of the hotel room, and there was like a lot of people, a lot of, you know, my like people who go to my bartending, and just like Toho VR people, and I was mixing the drinks for them. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. It actually kind of made me want to get a bartending license or whatever it's called, you know, to actually like, you know, do that kind of stuff. It seemed like a lot of fun. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Who knows? I guess just like innkeeping and bartending for so long, I just don't like realize that like it feels different to actually like be able to mix drinks and stuff and like prepare a drink for someone than it is to be in like a VR bar like this. Because at the end of the day, it's like I'm making drinks for people in VR, but it's like it's not as in depth, I guess, as like real life. Because people in real life actually drink it. It's like here, it's just for show. It's like, oh hey, you know, oh hey, I'm gonna make you a drink. You know, it's like RP based. It's like improv. So it's definitely a different feeling. It's definitely a different feeling. I really enjoy it. Maybe one of these days I might work at like a bar. I mean, people were suggesting they suggested I should open my own bar, my own inn. I would pull up pictures on the stream to show you, but I can't do that in VR. So if I was on desktop, I would, but I can't do that in VR, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, that I don't know why that hinders my performance. Holy heck. Let's not do that. I did see something spooky in the distance, but hey, you never know. What else I want to talk about? The Minecraft server is coming along pretty nicely. I'm actually really happy about the progress people have made. I streamed on the Minecraft server yesterday, but I intend to do more streams on the Minecraft server because it's just nice to be able to stream Minecraft casually when I have nothing else to really do. So I kind of want to do that more. Because, you know, the whole reason I did the server was as kind of like a gift for the 1 year anniversary kind of the stream. I was like, okay, well, for 1 year anniversary, I'm hosting a Minecraft server, and we've had a good chunk of people join. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It makes me want to go back to the Big Pig, but the issue with the Big Pig, and I think I've mentioned this a few times during my streams, but for some reason, when I go to the Big Pig, something like cringy, I guess, quote unquote, always happens, and I don't know why. It's always at the Big Pig. Something cringy happens. It's like I want to go back to the Big Pig, but I kind of don't want something cringy to happen. I guess it's just like coincidence that it happens like at the Big Pig or something. I kind of want to go back there because I like going there and like being my Minecraft skin and stuff. So, good coach subscribers for tier 1. Oh hey Vanya, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you, Vanya. I'm just kind of rambling on about stuff right now because I got a lot on my mind. But I do want to go back to the Big Pig eventually, definitely. I don't know if I'm going to do that next week or the week after, because I think next week I think I'm going to what is the bar called? The Bad Apple? Let me look it up, actually. It's a bar that Nepgear made. Nepgear. Yeah, I think I have it favorited. Actually, was it even public? I don't think it was public. I don't think that map was public. No, it was not public, damn. It was called... Oh, there it is. Actually, it is public. Okay, I lied. So, this is a bar I want to go to next week. It's called the Dateless Bar, Old Apple. Did I just say Apple? It's Adam. Dateless Bar, Old Adam. It's a bar based on the Toho series, and it's made by Nepgear. It's really well done. I really want to go there and bartend sometime, so... yeah, and then aside from that, I think the other place I was going to go to, the week after that, I think was... What was it called? Why am I like I can't remember anything. Big Pig, yeah. Big Pig, yeah. I wanted to go to the Big Pig eventually. Oop. Thought I saw someone up there for a second, but I guess not. Huh. Alright. It just be like that sometimes. What was I saying? Yeah, I want to go to the Big Pig eventually, but let's hope nothing bad happens there. I'll probably do that the week after next because I'm going to the Dateless app. Adam, I keep calling it the Dateless Apple. No, it's not called the Dateless Apple. It's called the freaking this Dateless Bar Old Apple. So I keep calling it Apple. It's Adam. It just sounds better to call it Adam. Apple. Now I'm getting my words mixed up. Yeah, that's my bartending locations. Aside from that, what other updates can I give? I was looking into it, and I was determining whether I wanted to get a Vive or get an Index.
Oh, yeah.
Because, no, thank you, Kirito, subscribing to Twitch Prime. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. Thank you, Kirito, I appreciate it. But I was considering either getting a Vibe, because Vibe, did I say Vibe? Vive, V-I-V-E, not V-I-B-E. I was considering getting a Vive because it's cheaper, and I could still do, like, full body, because I want to do full body, and I also want to upgrade my headset, because my Oculus is almost 2 years old now, and I feel like I should upgrade it. So, I want to upgrade. Oh, whoa. You just appeared out of nowhere. Hey there, Miyazaki. I'll get you some milk, one sec. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was thinking of getting a Vive, and then I was thinking of also getting an Index. Now, I think I'm just gonna go for an Index, because although it's more expensive, it's like you can get the whole package, and then also it's sorry, this bar's a little bit big. Oh no, I dropped your drink. I'm sorry. I dropped your drink. But yeah, what was I saying? About the Index, yeah. But the Index is technically more expensive, but oh, I saw that. I appreciate it. Thank you. But the Index is more expensive, but it's like it's just like how did Zano explain it to me? He said the Index had, what did the Index have? The Index had, did he say it was like better headset, mediocre controllers, or was it better controllers, mediocre headset? Zano described it in a particular way. He mentioned something about like comparing it to the Vive. Oh yeah, so the Vive controllers. Okay, so I think the way he said it was the Oculus controllers are better than the Index controllers, and the Index controllers are better than the Vive controllers. And if I'm so, I dropped that. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, I think he said something about the headset. The Index headset was better than the Vive headset, I think. But he said that since I'm so used to using like analog like this, he said that it would probably just be easier for me if I just go like for an Index. Although technically I could get a Vive with Index, and then I could just like put those together. But I feel like there might be some tracker compatibility issues. Controllers better, headset better, and controllers better than Vive, but not the best it was. Yeah, because the Oculus controllers are the best, hands down. I love these things. I was thinking of doing like a mishmash of Vive and Knuckles controllers, but I don't know if I would go for Vive. Yeah, I'd probably if the Knuckles controller works for. Well, I thought they were discontinuing the Vive though. Maybe it might be. I don't know. I see like all this like thinking about it. I feel like at the end of the day, probably just easier if I just get the Index package for $1,000, which gives me like the controllers, trackers, and headset, like with the Knuckles and everything, and then like save up some money afterwards for a while, and then get the trackers for full body, and then there you go. So I'm thinking December I'll probably just get the Index package and have that set up in December, because I get paid in the middle of the month and I get paid at the end of this month. So I'll be paid I'll be paid 2 times before I get to December, which means I'll have plenty of money to buy an Index. So I see you over there, Kurito. Hey, how you doing? You stay over there if you want to. I'm just kind of rambling to myself. It could technically be cheaper to just do a Vive Knuckle mix-up, but I think Zano basically just said you're just better off going for a full Index package, which, although it might be a little bit more expensive, because for us Americans, the Index that costs $1,000. That's a lot of money. Because for comparison, I only paid about 400 USD for my Oculus package that I have right now. But that's not considering other stuff as well. The Vive headset, sure, but trackers and boxes for the Pro should be still usable, I gather. Oh yeah, Zano did mention he was gonna. Zano mentioned he would be okay with giving me these like three lighthouse trackers for free for the Vive or something. So, I mean, if I really wanted to save money, I could invest in a Vive. The Pro Vive should still be around, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna make a mistake if I try and like mix and mash things together. Like, you know, like, oh, is this compatible with this? Like, I feel like at the end of the day, I might be paying a bit extra, but I would probably be paying for the convenience of just having the full index package, which I think I probably would do. And also, not taking into consideration the fact that the index might go on sale during Christmas in December. So I could technically get the index package for sale during December, which might not happen because I think the index is like not even a year old. I think I don't actually know when the index came out. I don't remember. I have to double check. But oh yeah, these are eyeballs. I thought these were oranges. No, they're eyeballs. But who knows? If the index goes on sale, I'll get it on sale. If not, I might compile a list of like all the things I would have to get, and whatnot. I mean, hell, I might even just ask Zano, hey, could you just go ahead and ship those things to me so I can have them? And he'll be like, yeah, sure, fam, I got you. Tap, 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 tap. Listen, I don't know. I wouldn't use the Pro headset, but the rest should work. Yeah. I just don't want to make any mistakes. I guess when I got the Oculus, I was like getting the package, which right now I'm still using that same package. So I still have the headset, controllers, controllers, and then the 2 lighthouse stations that came with the $400 Oculus package, and I haven't bought any other things for that. Man, getting an index would be really expensive. Worth it though, but who knows? Because I heard a doorbell for a second there. This is a little spooky. But yeah, it depends. I'd have to like look into that more because my biggest fear is I get the normal Vive headset, and then I get the Knuckles controllers, and then Zano sends me the 3 lighthouse trackers. So then at that point I could have a headset, and then I buy the Knuckles, and then I would get the trackers for free. So I would have 3 lighthouse trackers I could set up in my room, and then have a headset and controllers. No wait. Yeah, because those are the trackers. I hit my headset again now. I would have 3 lighthouse trackers, which are the things that track my movement. And I could just buy a Vive headset, and then I could just get the Knuckles controller, and then I could have a basic VR setup without full body, which would probably be much cheaper than buying the index. Because Knuckles are like, what, 200, 300 bucks? And I think a Vive headset's like 200, so that would be like a $500 purchase right there, I think. I would like to no, that would not be that much. Well, maybe. I don't know the prices exactly. Who knows? I would have to look into it, but I know for a fact that Zano would probably be okay with giving me the trackers for free. I'm going to actually ask him about that later. Hello there, gamer. Would you like... Oh, I see you brought some money. Here, let me get you some milk in exchange. I got bent down. I am sitting in my bed because I do not feel like standing up right now. Also because I am lazy. Here you go. Here is some milk that I spilled across the bar. Did he have a Vive? I wonder which box he had for sensors. He did have a Vive. I think he upgraded fully to an index, which is why he suggested that I should do the same, because he did like the mix mash of Vive and Knuckles, and I think he just upgraded to an index. Honestly, like, as much as I'm like debating about it, I'm probably just gonna do the index. Just like hands down, because it's like on the market and I could get it on sale maybe for Christmas. I mean, even if I don't, I'm willing to save up money for it. So, because yeah, definitely. It's just nice to think about what I could save. Maybe, who knows. I don't think the trackers that he has, not the trackers. I don't think the lighthouses he has would work for the index headset. Because I think the way it works is the Knuckles controllers could work for the Vive trackers, but I don't even know what I'm talking. No, wait. Yeah, the Knuckles controllers could work for the Vive trackers he has, but I don't think the headset of the Index would work with the Vive trackers. It's a little confusing. I have no clue. It's honestly kind of weird. Kind of weird, you know? It should be like that sometimes. Here, let me just. I got this. There we go. There we go. Let me just yeet those out of your hands. Thank you very much. Whoop, whoop. I need to play a Zelda game when I get the chance. Yoink. Just not sure if the Knuckles would work with the old sensor box or not. I'm not actually sure myself. I'm pretty sure it does because many people, what they would do is when the Knuckles was like coming out, they would have their Vives and they would buy the Knuckles to go with the Vive that they had. So technically, like for in your case, if you bought Knuckles with your Vive setup, you should be able to, you know, use those Knuckles controllers with your Vive. Should work. It's the same situation in this case. Because what I could do is I could basically just get what you have, except I would only be paying for the headset, and I would be paying for the controllers, and then Xana would give me the lighthouse trackers, and then I would have to pay for the trackers eventually. So technically, I would only be paying for 3 out of the 4, which would be much cheaper because 3 lighthouse trackers is like, what, 90 each, I think? So, also, I appreciate the follow. Thank you, Dupasa. I appreciate it. I don't know if I said your name right, but pretty epic. But that's if I want to budget. Like, that's if I want to like save as much money as I can. I am totally okay with like just spending $1,000 on the full Index set, which is the headset, controllers. Was it 2 trackers or 3? I think it was 2 lighthouse trackers. I think it's the same. I think it's the same as the Oculus, like the headset, the controllers, and then the 2 trackers. Which in my case, I might actually invest in getting. I'm looking under my headset right now. I'm looking pointing at my wall right now, IRL, but I think I might invest in getting like extenders for my Index so that I can have 1 tracker there and then 1 tracker behind me. So that I can have like 360 tracking, so I can just turn around, because I can't do that right now because I have both my trackers right in front of me, like right here. There's one right here, and my desk facing me, because I don't have like any way to extend. I guess I have like no way to actually extend the tracker onto the wall or anywhere to hook it up there at the moment. I might look into that though. We'll see. Who knows? Because if I'm not gonna stand up, but I'd have like 2 perfect spots I could put trackers. One on the top right corner of my door right there, and then 1 in the corner of my room right there, and that would give me like 360 tracking. And then if I take off the frame of my bed and just put my mattress bed on the floor, then what I could do is I could just pull my mattress onto my wall and have like all that space now to actually like use for VR, and then just use my chair to sit down if I want to, which I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, actually. I'm going to dismantle my bed frame and give that a try. Because I have the tool to do that, so. And it's not too bad. Plus, it gives me more incentive to actually clean my floor. So, that's definitely nice. The new sensor boxes are supposed to be loud, extra sense of the bigger room, plus large scanning range. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Well, if I can do the thing with my mattress, I can like dot. So my bed takes up half my play space. So if I were to take off, so my mattress, I'm using my hands to kind of gesture, but I'm sitting on my mattress, and then my mattress sits on top of a metal frame, that is kind of like bolted together with like screws and stuff, obviously. So I can't like move my bed or anything when I want to play VR. So I have to leave my bed here, and I can't stand on my bed, obviously. So like half my play space is taken up by my bed because my desk sits in front of me, and my sensor is on my desk. So I have like 2 options. I can either move my desk from that wall right in front of me to the wall on my right, and that would give me like all of this space that is kind of like taken up by my desk, kind of be used for that. Or I could just do the mattress thing where I just take off the middle frame of my mattress and just have my mattress lay on my floor, and then I can pull my mattress onto my wall. Now, I'm looking under my headset right now. But then I could do that, and then I could just have all this space freed up, and then I wouldn't have to move my desk at all, which I don't want to move my desk. I like where it is. I'm glad. Well, you know, if you're working, Vanya, that's epic because you're getting money for it. Don't worry, it's pretty epic. I mean, it's hard to say if I get much for a sensor upgrade. I don't know how much better the index sensors are. I'm looking at my Oculus sensors right now. I think what I'll do is I'll probably I don't know if the index sensors actually come with like stands that come with them, because the Oculus sensors have like stands that they rest on that you can take them off of that they come with by default. I don't know if the index does. I should probably like watch an unboxing video of the indexes on there just to see what's exactly in there. Because at the end of the day, I kind of probably wouldn't be against like finding some way to put the sensors on my wall and then just leave them there. Who knows? Who knows? Sit down. Wait, I am sitting down. Never mind. That's what I'm thinking, at least. That's what I'm thinking. No guarantee though, but we'll have to see. The biggest reason why I primarily want to upgrade to an index is primarily because A, my headset's old, and B, because I want full body. So full body will come after I get the headset set up, because then I can just put the trackers on my legs, and then that's like figuring out that whole debacle of how to do that myself. I might be stuck looking for the controls on eBay. Maybe. I mean, you can. I would know. I do not know. I mean, if worst comes to worst, you can always like find a friend who you could forward the money to, and they buy it in the U.S. and then they could just ship it to you from their house. They could like keep it boxed up, but they just whoosh, immediately send it to Canada or wherever. You know, that might be a good idea. Why am I still looking at my headset? Oh, yeah, because I was gonna get a drink. That's why. Not too bad. I just need some water real quick, because I've been talking up a fever. I'm talking about, oh, I turned my back for like 5 seconds and like I get raided. Hold up. I'm sorry for not acknowledging people. And hello there. What's going on here? I gotta sit down. Hello, new people. Let me just go through here. We got a lot of hype going on here. Oh, you raided my channel with 22 people. Oh, well, would you look at that? A Pinku raid. Okay. Well, first off, let me just go ahead and say thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm just kind of in a current discussion about possible VR upgrades. I wasn't expecting to get raided tonight. Actually, if you look around, it's a little bit quiet here right now, so just me and my friends still waiting for some more customers, but you know, that's just how business is usually these days. It really cheers me up when I hear Woody laughing, because I know that means people are following and they're enjoying it, so I really appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. If anyone wants to get if anyone wants to order milk, you're welcome to come on by. It's a public instance of the milk bar, so I think we're the only instance here. So we should be fine. It's a little spooky, but that's because, you know, Halloween doesn't really end on the 31st. It ends when people want it to end, you know? You gotta keep it kind of spooky. Milk bar, be right there. Yeah. My friends Y and Sample made it. You can see their drawing from the board up there. They are good friends of mine, and I bartend at their map occasionally. So today I'm bartending here, which for anyone who's curious what that is, it's basically, you know, it's like, hey, you want a drink? And I'm like, hell yeah, sure. Let me go get you something, fam. And then I go get you some milk because we had a milk bar. Don't have alcohol. Wish we did though. Milk bar, like Clockwork Orange milk bar. This milk bar is actually based on Majora's Mask, for Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I believe that's right. Yeah. This is Majora's Mask, because you got these things right here, which are in Legend of Zelda. Like those skull things that fly. Kind of weird. Yeah. I mean, yeah, so bartending's pretty fun. You know, you see a lot of fun faces every so often. Tonight's a little slow because today Wednesday night? Today's Wednesday night, right? Wait, no, Thursday night. It's Thursday night. Oh, also hello there. I did not see you there. You just kind of teleported out of nowhere. You just...
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Wait, did you spawn and immediately get teleported?
I spawned right there.
Huh. Well, that happens. So where do you see me right now? Am I behind the bar? Are we having that weird issue where you
You're
see?
here.
Okay,
I
okay,
see
good,
you.
awesome, sweet. Would you like me to get you some milk?
Yes, please.
All right, epic. I don't know why you're spawning on top of Miyazaki. That just kind of happens sometimes, I guess.
I'm so sorry, Miyazaki.
Eh.
Oh god.
Unlike other bars, the milk bar actually has drinks that fill up. Pretty epic.
Yeah.
Here you go. Why don't you have some
Thank
milk?
you.
And I dropped it on the floor. Whoops, my bad.
Hotclaw, you're supposed to be a professional by now.
Okay, professional, quote unquote. No, not really. Okay, I bartended in real life one time. Wait, what's up?
It's empty now.
It's not empty for me. Okay, let me go re-amplify it. One sec. It's a good thing I know how to bartend here. Luckily, Y and Sample kind of told me how to actually do things here, so I'm not like completely in the dark. Oh god, please, milk.
Don't drop us this time.
I'm not gonna drop the milk this time, I completely promise. Look, I may be one thing, but I'm not an idiot. There you go. Okay, that's not my fault. Do you know how thick this bar is? Yeet!
That spilled all over me. Oh well.
I can't believe I got milk all over you. I am so sorry. I should have cup. Okay,
All over my anime girl avatar.
Okay, they want me to bottle flip. Let me see if I can actually do that. Your anime girl avatar, don't worry. Oh, I dropped the bottle. Shit. Okay, for anyone knowing, I'm sitting down right now, so it's kind of hard to actually get kind of flexible. All right.
Today's just a bad day for you to bartend.
Okay. What is today? Is today Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
I lost track of the days. I don't remember. Okay, I wasn't able to do that properly. Okay, I think this is kind of at a disadvantage. Okay, these bottles are top heavy. I would like to say that. Oh, whoa! This Friday morning for you. Okay, so yeah, sorry. My sense of days is like lost. I haven't been able to like sleep in a heckin' long time, so I'm kind of. You can try and bottle flip. Oh, okay, you almost had it. Here, let me try one more time. I don't know if that actually worked. Also, I see another customer. Hello there. Don't worry, take your time. I'm no rush. We're trying to bottle flip a bottle right now, but it's kind of bad. Because it's a top. Okay, why don't we not use these? These are kind of poopy. Can I do the spinning thing though?
Uh-oh, poopy.
Uh-oh, stinky. It was a cup at. Oh god.
Even at the uh-oh stinky bar.
I don't have a mic on because music on the background. That is perfectly fine. I can read your thoughts. Your thoughts are coming through my head, and I can read what you're thinking in my head. Look, everyone else thinks I'm crazy, but I have superpowers apparently. Look, okay, if you want me to get your drink, just telepathically communicate to me, and I'll let you know. There he is. I have name tags off for immersions, but that is our boy Moopod. I just call you Moopod. I'm so sorry, Moopod. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. I'll get you some milk just in case you say yes. Oh, whoa. Oh god, oh fuck. Fill up the milk, please. Okay, this bar is not very good for me because I am very tall. I am very tall. Maybe I should have made my avatar smaller, which I do have one, but I don't feel like changing. He's calculating. Oh, if you click the poster over there, I think it changes the stage. Those two posters right there. You don't have to click right now, but I think those actually I could probably do it for you, buddy. Here, one sec. Oh, no, you got it. Yeah. If you click, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's a lot more soothing and peaceful to watch the aliens do the Howard the Alien dance. The mic is an eyeball. The mic is an eyeball. It's very true. You should probably see what's going on in the casket in there. You're gonna probably like that a lot. I promise. What's he doing in the casket? He's doing something. He's doing something in the casket. He's flossing? Yeah, he's flossing. for anyone curious what the mummy in the casket's doing, he is in fact flossing. He is indeed flossing. Wait, what kind of bartender is walking on top of the bar? I'll have to deduct 1 RP point of that. Oh, you did it again? Okay, sir, I would like to note that there is no way to exit out of the bar efficiently, so I have to walk over the bar. That is, can I get my RP points back, please? Those mean a lot to me. Look, if I could walk out of the bar, I would, but I don't know what Majora's Mask was thinking when they designed this bar, but they didn't put a way to get out of the bar. Unless I go back there, but that doesn't lead out. I have to jump over the bar. But, you know, it just be like that sometimes. Also, I know, oh god, I'm gonna drop you a drink. I don't know if you like milk, but I'll leave that for you. Get a good little sip of that. They say milk is good for the bones. And I like to go to bone. I don't even know. I don't even know. Flawed level design will give you a point back. You can have them back if you take the proper route at least once. Okay, what is the proper route? Do I just jump over there? Or do I go in there but there's no way to get out? Or do I just respawn? I don't know the proper route. No problem. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I know most people usually conduct their bartending business on this part of the table, so I think I'll jump over this. Even though there's a table right there, but nobody ever uses it.
Can you smash the vase?
That's a good point, actually. I might actually smash that. I don't even know what's in it. Probably eyeballs. I mean, if anyone wants eyeballs, we got like plenty of them over here, actually. I can't reach them.
There might be ashes in there.
My hand. Who puts ashes inside of an urn? Well, okay, that sounded bad. What I meant to say is, who puts ashes inside of a large urn inside of a bar? That's my question. Let's put this eyeball right here, actually.
You're saying that when hands are coming out of the ground wild, as if that's the strangest thing that could be happening.
I guess that's a good point. It could be a little bit more strange. I think an urn is the least of our concerns from the fact that there are realistic hands coming out of the floor. Realistic hands. He doesn't walk on the bar, he slides across like an action room where the main character slides across out of a car. Oh, you want me to, okay, respawn, no respawn. Okay, I'll try and slide across the bar when I get the chance, but, it's a little hard to do, because I'm not really that athletic. Also, my Crocs sometimes like to slip on the surface, so, yeah. Also, I don't want to walk on the icky...
If you
What's up?
spilling milk, you're gonna slip on the milk and break something. Like a bone.
Oh, they need some milk. Alright. Do you want me to get you some more milk, by the way? I can get you some more milk.
Yes, please.
Alright. Do you want anything else? We only have milk. That's about it. Maybe chocolate milk.
So
Also,
I'll take some milk.
Also, there's nothing inside of those things, I promise.
Wait, what? Oh, now I'm concerned. Oh, I had to check. Oh, no.
Would you like some milk?
Check this one.
Oh, that's normal.
Milk? Would you like some milk? Milk? Here's the milk. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. For your information, I have the information. I'm sorry, that's a YouTube reference. Oh. Might be an area up there. I've already been up there though, but... Oh yeah, for anyone curious, this is the employee room. This is where the employees come in. We got a nice little mirror right here, but it kills my friend. And then if you look through the glass of truth, you may see someone that's not supposed to be there. I wonder who that could be. Whoop. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Whoop. Whoop. There he is. Oh. Whoop. Let's get a little closer look at him. I can't get close to his face. Please! The view gets darker if you get close to his face. Look, there he is. Oh. Okay, sir. You can, Miyazaki, you can add this. I don't know what to do with it. Just do whatever you want. I gotta go back bartending. What is behind the bookshelf? Hey, can I see that for a second? Oh, rupees. Yeah, those. Down there, look. Actually, wait, hold up. Oh yeah, that's Wine Sample. Those are my friends. They put their hearts on the wall because they're in a relationship. They're pretty epic. Here you go, Miyazaki. You can have this back again. That is Ben. I don't actually know what the name of that is. It's very spooky, though. I have no clue.
Also, I got a question.
I hear Django. What's poppin', gamer? Sir,
What's his avatar?
Fucking god.
where did you get this?
What's his
Where did you...
avatar, though?
First off, where did you get this?
What's his avatar?
I made this avatar. Where did you get this?
You made it.
I made this. Where did you get this avatar? Django?
Just never tells.
I'm very scared that you have that avatar. I thought I banished it to the darkest pits of hell. Okay, well, Django's dead. Oh, I see Sackers. Hey, what's up, gamer? You take your time, no rush. Not much happening behind the milk bar.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, nothing much, gamer.
Bartending?
Dude, I love the clothing. Looks really good. Why don't you take a seat, or I'll get you some... Yes, Django,
I'm
what's up?
scared.
You're,
Why did you make it?
I made it because I needed to have more maids at the Wanderer. It's a long story. Anyway, I'll get you some milk. What about you, Django? Would you like some milk? Do you need some milk for your troubles?
No, I just want to come and say why you made it.
It's a long story. Let's just say that I thought it'd be a good idea, you know? But it turned out it wasn't. I'll get you some milk in a second. One moment. You found the gem in the wall? Yeah, if you look around, you'll find a lot of gems hiding in different places. I don't know if they've all been found, but, so you have fun with that. You can pay with those, or you can pay with money. I accept 12 different forms of currency, 11 of which don't exist.
Why?
There we go. There we go. Ooh. Sorry, my hand, my
Am I
trigger...
gonna find some rupees for this?
Sorry, my trigger finger's kind of itchy, you know, because I've been gone for the past week. That's the closest I'm gonna get that, I'm sorry.
That's the first
Nah,
one.
that's good.
I don't know if it'll be good over it. I hope you're doing well, Sackers. I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
I'm doing fine, man. How you been?
Oh, I've been pretty good. I got back from a convention a few days ago, and I haven't bartended in like 2 weeks, I think, so I'm getting back into the loop of it, so, you know, I'm still kind of rusty. I'm still kind of rusty. I got to actually
I'm sure you'll pick it back up.
Oh, I have no problems with that. I actually did a little bit of bartending IRL at a party. I mixed drinks and stuff. Like most of the people wanted like 25% alcohol, 75% Coca-Cola, because you know they like the taste of Coca-Cola with the alcohol. So I was mixing the drinks. I was mixing the drink for people, and then so it was pretty alright. I could show the picture, but I can't do it in VR right now. But I do have the pictures people have taken of me of doing it. I actually wore this outfit, except for the logo, but I wore this at the convention. I wore the Crocs too, because I had Crocs. For anyone wondering, I made all of the clothes on this from scratch. So all of this is custom made, except for the base. I didn't make the base and the hair, but I did make all the clothes from scratch. So
that's good.
Do you know what anime my avatar is from? Your avatar? I would like to say... Okay, I actually have no clue. I was going to say something like Dragon Quest, but I actually am not very educated on that kind of stuff, so I have no clue what your avatar is from.
Actually, I forgot what the
Oh, we said close. Okay, so I was close about Dragon Quest. What was that?
Was it like Dark Waters or Dark Quest or something?
Dark Waters,
like
Dark
an old
Quest.
PS1 game.
It's like maybe like a PS1 game. I mean, your model does kind of have those kind of graphics on it, so who knows? I would not though, because I am not very well versed in those kind of games. Unfortunately, I don't really play them very much. Well, I didn't when I was a kid. I mean, I had like a PS2, but I didn't have a PS1. Well, no, I didn't even have a PS2. My cousin had a PS2 that I played on. Hack sign. Okay. Oh, I've heard about it, but I've never really done much with it. Unfortunately. Also, hello there. Welcome to the Milk Bar. Let me know if you need anything. You're welcome to take your time. No rush. Don't mind the mummies.
Oh, I mean, you're shy.
You're shy? What does that mean? Does that mean hello?
Means welcome.
Oh, welcome. You're shy.
You're shy.
I'm sorry, I don't really know much outside of English, so I try my best. Let me get you some milk. I don't know how to say that, and I don't know what language that was.
Ginyu.
Ginyu? You mean like the Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball? Did you say Ginyu?
Ginyu.
I have no clue what that language is. It sounds really cool though. Sounds really... Oh, I'm spilling drinks everywhere. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place right now.
Oh, こぼれてる。こぼれてる。
No, don't. It's okay. No. Here is your milk. That's as close as I can get to you, unfortunately.
おー。あれ。
I can get I can throw. Okay, no, you got it. Okay. Yeah. See, the bar is a little bit thick, so I can't get any closer than this. So.
Oh.
They dropped the drink.
I'll get that for you. There you go.
No, what language is
Thank
that?
you.
It's Ginyu. I think that's how you pronounce it.
おー。
I have never heard of that before. That's kind of cool. Very epic. How do I say ow, I hit my headset again. How do I say I don't actually know what I was gonna say. I'll figure it out in a second though. I sometimes forget these things.
Take your time.
Please grab the eyeball. Grab the eyeball.
おはよう、you know.
おはよう。
This is why tall people suffer at this bar because I can't. Okay, whatever. I tried.
タクレスは今夜？
夜。
夜。
This is beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm not crying right now. No, I'll turn away. I'll turn away. You have your moment. I'm sorry. You turn away.
泣いてる。
Y'all have your moment. I'm just gonna look over here. You know, minding my own business, looking at all the milk.
面白いね。なんで泣いてるんだろう。
Wait, can I actually fill these up? No, I can't. Can I? And it's something I'm learning every day too, actually. Oh no, I can't fill these up. I can fill the jars up. And I am stupid. Hold up. Nothing more than popping up a good cold glass of milk at 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, we're good. I need more milk. Please. Oh, it's not gonna fill up. Alright, I have to fix that. Hold up. Oh. I fixed it by putting it in the sink and it filled up with milk immediately. Okay. I would like to say that was a success. What, do
Morning.
you want a jar of milk? Oh, you had enough milk. Hold up, you have like 3 glasses of milk.
What?
I think you're good. Are you sure you want
Yeah,
this?
because I took it from over there.
Desktop?
You want the
Please,
jar of
hand
milk?
it
Okay.
over. Your milk. Hand it over.
Hand
Thank
over
you.
hand over your milk privileges now.
久しぶり。
It's 10:40 a.m. for me. Oh wow, it's like 10:40 p.m. for me at the moment. I think so. You're probably like halfway around the world actually. East Coast USA. Woo!
かわいい。
Kurito, would you like a jar of milk? It came from that tank. It came from the tank in the middle, by the way. Would you like a jar of milk?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure. Just make sure. Would you like a jar of milk? Okay, I just making sure. Would anyone like this jar of milk that came specifically from the second tank in the middle? No reason why. Oh, you sure you want this jar of milk that came from the second tank in the middle? Okay,
I'm
fine.
gonna pay you.
Okay, you pay me. I'm gonna throw this at you. Here you go. Bob. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you helping out. You can just put it on the bar. I can get it later. Yoink and yoink. I need to get a money jar when I get the chance.
いっぱい。
It's 8:40 p.m. Oh, it's 8:40. Wow, it's not even that late. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Much welcome.
ミルク。ミルク。
I can't talk today. Also, hi Oliver. I'll get you some milk in a second. Hello, gamer.
その負け。
Please fill up with. Okay, you know what? You go in the sink. Boom. It's filled up with milk. Give me that. Give me that. Do I have another cup over here? I do. Okay, perfect.
見え。
You know, it's all in your head, Luigi. Maybe I should bartend as Luigi one of these days, actually. Wouldn't be a bad idea. That would be good marketing. Luigi bartending tonight at 9. Here you go. Here's your milk. I'm gonna kind of yeet this at you a little bit. I'm gonna kind of yeet this at
I
you.
guess I'll take milk.
That's as close as I can get it to you. I'm
Lactose.
sorry.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, if you're lactose tolerant, you'll be
Oh, man.
okay. But if you're lactose intolerant, you probably should be a little worried. But hey, I won't stop you. It's your
Yeah,
own
I'm
choice.
intolerant.
Man, you know, I'm intolerant of milk too, honestly. You know, like who drinks something that comes out of an udder? That's gross. Oh wait, I
This
did
is
that.
very
Never mind.
true.
I did that. Never mind. Sorry. I kind of disgraced myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink anything that comes out of an udder either.
Well, I mean, I did
You
when
know
I
where
was.
udder's been.
I did that when I was a kid. So you know, like chocolate milk from school. And then sometimes when never mind. Chocolate milk from school came from brown
Yeah,
cows.
yeah.
Apparently, I don't actually remember where it came from. I
I
would like to think that chocolate milk came from brown cows, but that's just me.
Is
Oh,
bartender.
thank you for the follow, Boomie. I appreciate it.
I would hope chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Yes, I am bartender. I don't know how you say that in Ginyu,
Oh,
but
it's
bartender, me. Hiru? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so. Bartender.
I'm Hiru. I am a Hiru. Okay, cool, epic. I like that. See, I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm gonna believe you. I have no way of proving you wrong. I'm missing a cup. I need these cups. Oh my god, what are these cups? Oh no. You know, that's a mess back here. I can't have this happening. Oh god, oh fuck. Okay, there we go.
That's my fault.
Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I apologize. So I try not to curse during my my bartending because there are a lot of impressionable people in the crowd who like to pick up on that kind of stuff. You gotta be a nice person when you're bartending. You can't just slam dunk someone onto the counter. That's a no-no.
Exactly.
I learned that the hard way, unfortunately. I'm a Hiru. Okay, I am Hiru. Gotcha. Thank you, fam. Oh,
Hiru?
I opened up Oculus. Whoops. I am a Hiru. Yeah. That's apparently what the word for bartender is in their language, which is Ginyu, I think. I actually have never heard of Ginyu before, but hey, that's pretty cool, I guess. You know, there's like certain dialects. Like for English, you have like the Scottish, you have the Irish, you have the English, the Welsh. Those actually aren't languages. Those are just like different areas.
Yeah.
I've never heard of an,
sounds familiar.
I've never heard of Ginyu as an area before. It sounds like the Ginyu from the Ginyu Forest in Dragon Ball Z, but then again, I'm an
That's what I
anime
was thinking
weeb,
of.
so I'm an anime. You know, I'm a kind of a weeboo, so you know, it just kind of happens. Oh.
I'm a weeaboo.
Yo, okay, I am a weeboo. I went to an anime convention this past weekend. Of course, I'm a weeboo. Also, thank you for the follow, Carissa Official. I appreciate it. Look, okay, so in my defense, when I went to that convention, I bought an Aqua plushie, and I do not regret that $20 purchase, by the way. It is sitting on my drawer over there. Definitely worth it. I also bought two Monster Hunter figures. I bought a Basil Goose and a Devil Joe figure, which I really liked. And then I spent the rest on food. I don't go outside, it's dangerous. It's only dangerous if you make it dangerous. You gotta live life to the edge. I think that's how it goes. I have no clue. Live life as an edge. I don't know what I'm talking
I
about
don't know
at
if
this
that's a
point.
good thing.
Look,
I'll live life
don't
with
ever
an
take
edge.
advice from me, okay? I am in two states of consciousness. I am either senile
take
or I
all the
am
advice
not
from you.
senile. Okay? Sometimes
Like
that's,
two states of being.
yeah, two states of being.
Senile.
Yeah, you don't want to see me when I'm not senile. I assume that happens when I'm drunk, and I've never been drunk before. I don't think. Oh,
You don't
okay.
even
Well,
know.
here, give me like a month, and I'll be drunk.
Unleashed it.
Okay. Look,
Oh,
I
alright.
can drink in about a month, so I'll be fine.
So
think you're
does that
going
mean
up
you'll
in
have
the
your
radio
first
walk,
drunk stream?
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad idea. Not until I know what I'm like when I'm drunk. I actually have no clue. Also, what was that, Kurito?
Is that a promise?
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, Clown, how you paying for these dances over here? They seem to be pretty entranced.
Oh, they're not real. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. That's how you're. Okay.
They're actually real. They're
they're
actually.
animatronics.
See, they're actually, yeah, they're like
Mm.
animatronics, and you have a stick going through them that kind of keeps them in place. No, that's wrong.
One of them
Um,
looks pretty real. Look at that one. That one's dancing differently. It's pretty real.
That's an actual person.
Oh, how much you paying that one?
I don't pay them.
Oh,
They're just doing it of their own volition.
I
Go on
hope you're
strike.
okay with not getting
Go on
paid,
strike.
man.
I never hired you in the first place. You can't go on strike.
Shit. You're right.
Look,
I'll
you gotta
get
get.
on the picket line from the other side.
That's pretty good, Miyazaki. It's always nice to dance with the performers. I tried syncing up my Howard dance because I actually have that emote on one of my other avatars, so I could try and
I'm
sync it
just
up.
wondering how you get this one paying you. That
Well,
one pays you.
okay, well, technically that is kind of true, but they do
Yeah.
it of their own volition, so
Mm-hmm,
I want to be paid.
I want to see your contract. You got a
contracts
contract, don't you?
contracts are for not risk takers. I'm a risk taker.
Ooh,
I'm hiding someone to listen to. Think peekaboo.
super risky. I like this.
Very risky. Well, see, if you want to get paid, Kakyoin, all you have to do is just be epic like me. There you go. Problem solved. Boom.
Okay, then give me step
You gotta
one.
get the epic title.
Step 1, wear Crocs. Boom. You're
Okay,
set.
I have
Epic
Crocs.
store.
Okay.
Yeah,
se-
but do you have the Crocs that have the little charms in them? Because I have those. I
I
have
do.
charms
I
for
do.
my Crocs.
Okay, that's even I won't go that far. Even I won't go that far.
I have charms. I have the charms. I win.
Look, if I put charms in my Crocs, Chingy's gonna rip me a new one. He's gonna be like, Claw, why would you put those in your Crocs? I
He's
don't
gonna
understand.
rip you new pair of Crocs. It's just gonna be a big hole in your Crocs.
These are my. I already have like 6 holes in my Crocs. If I get a 7th hole, it's a little bit out of stable. I
He's gonna make
can't
them
talk.
sandals.
Yes. Hello. What's up?
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a
Bye.
good night. Have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the bartending.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I grabbed my camera.
Have a good night.
Glad you dropped by. Let me know if you need anything. I can't talk. Alright, we're still good. What, look up? Oh, you're on top of the thing, aren't you? I can kind of not see you very well because you're up there, but I'm assuming you are up there. Are they up there? Oh, there you
think
are. Hey,
somebody's
what's
up
up,
there.
gamer? I see you up there. Hope you're doing it up in the rafters. It's kind of breezy up there, not gonna lie.
Very breezy.
Very breezy.
Oh.
Now I think there's
There's
an
some
invisible
big
path
fans.
over there. So if you want to keep jumping that way, you'll jump on an invisible path. I think. Maybe I'm going a little crazy. Who knows?
It does help to
Wow,
have
cool.
the mirror truth.
Who said my
Or the
name?
lens of truth.
Hey, what's up? Yes? What's poppin'?
Milk, please.
You want some milk? Alright, I'll get you some milk. Shit.
I don't
Miss.
think that milk's sounding very good with me. Mm-mm.
Well, see, if you drink too much milk in a short amount of time, it's gonna heck you up a lot. So you gotta be a little careful there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think it might be the fact that I'm lactose intolerant.
that too.
Substitutes.
We don't have a bathroom here, by the way. Sorry. We don't.
Well, you're gonna have to clean up after me.
Well, just do it in the
You can
cesspool
already
where all
see
the
the mess
hands.
that people have already made.
True, I can do it over there.
There you
I'll do
go.
my business
Oh,
over
wait,
there.
wait, you wanted milk. Here you go. Boop. How to stop the mummies dancing? There you click on the poster on the wall over there, and it changes the setting back to normal.
Okay.
What bar doesn't have a bathroom? This bar doesn't have a bathroom. Apparently, Majora's Mask decided it wasn't a good idea to add a bathroom to your establishment, unfortunately. I appreciate it, thank you.
You just go to the restroom in the street.
Yeah, that too, but unfortunately the door is locked, so we can't get out.
Well, you assume that they even go to the
Is that
bathroom
not
at
the
all.
fire code? Well, that's
What?
true.
There is no fire code here. We're like in 1872. I don't know what year it is.
Fires don't
Hey, we
exist.
still care about fire in this era, okay?
Fire
A
doesn't
lot of people
exist.
die in fires.
That is
I've
true.
never heard of fire.
Career. Yeah, I never heard of career. Yeah, it's definitely something. Also, hey Prim, how you doing? What's poppin'?
Remix.
What's poppin' in the sky? Got him.
I want to boop.
How to stop
I gotta get up. Boop.
Fire Force. I need to watch the anime when I get the chance, actually. I don't know why I haven't yet. I'm gonna kick
you
the
doing,
fires
Dennis?
with my leg. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
What
Wait,
happened to
what?
getting milk?
Oh, you want more milk? Oh, I thought you were dog. I'm gonna
What
get you more
did I
milk.
today?
No,
What?
I've never done.
Oh, that a mummy? Hello there,
Uh-oh.
mummy.
No answers.
Ooh. Watch
I
out
don't smell like
behind
anything.
you.
I
There's
smell
a
flowers, at
mummy.
least.
Yo, that is actually kind of spooky. Not
No,
gonna
that's
lie.
true.
That's pretty spooky. That you're doing that really
The
well,
reason
by
why?
the way.
Because I'm drinking milk and I'm lactose intolerant.
One of the dancers came to say
That's why I
hello
smell
to
like
you.
One of the dancers came to say hello.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna put that around.
That's good. That's good. Let me just give you a whoa. Hi, Pram. I'm a little distracted by the mummy that's behind you.
Ooh. You pay this one?
That's probably
This
why
one doesn't look like an animatronic.
The mummy's probably over here because it needs to be paid more.
It's another mummy. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Another mummy.
I'm a
it's-
mummy. Give me more mummy.
It's a mummy from another mummy. Okay. Well, you know
Oh,
the
no.
dancers. I thought the dancers weren't real. They are real. So I will give
Yeah,
them their
they're
just
very real.
pay. Here you go. Let me just throw some cash at you guys. Here you go. Here's your money.
There you go.
pay you-
See,
they'll pay
I'm
you-
a good
They'll pay your
negotiator.
mortgages.
I'm a good negotiator.
Oh, hey, Simpop. Hello. I see a gamer.
Up, up.
The full body makes that really spooky. I like that. That's pretty good. Like, ooh.
I don't know if I
It's-
want to sit here.
It's
I
an
don't know.
advanced
Actually, you know what?
animatronic. Yeah, this is, have you
Will
ever
you
heard
be
of
my
Five
mummy?
Nights at Majora's Mask? The statues
Can your
coming to life?
animatronics
Will you be my
floss?
mummy?
What was that?
Yeah.
Can
Be
they
my mummy.
floss?
Can they floss? That is entirely up to them. I mean, I can floss,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
but I don't know if they can
Yes.
floss.
Head scratches.
I can't floss. I can't do it like with my own arms when I'm sitting down because it looks like this if I try and do it.
So good.
Because I'm sitting down on my bed right now because I'm too dang tired. Funny story. I haven't.
Fortnite streaming next, huh?
No, no
You're gonna
Fortnite
do
stream. I'm not gonna. I might stream on
You're
Fortnite
flossing
too.
already.
I
You're
might.
already flossing.
I might stream on Fortnite
what other
too,
dances
but
you
not
gonna do?
Fortnite. My other dances. I mean, I have Orange Justice.
Fortnite 2. What a joke.
Man, I wanna play Fortnite 2. I wanna play Overwatch 2. I wanna play VRChat 2.
Let's say it's just like Overwatch 2. What,
Yeah.
what was the
I actually
idea of
wanna
making
see
Overwatch
Fortnite.
2?
The Overwatch 2 is entirely based on like PvE, not PvP. So it's like, it's
It
not
still
like
doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make any sense. You
It
are
doesn't make any sense. Just
you are
make it as a
absolutely right.
different game mode. That's
You
all
are-
they had to do. Was just make.
I hit my head out. You were absolutely right
All
when
they
you say
cared
it
about
doesn't
was
make any
making money.
sense. Yes, I would like to agree because it doesn't make any sense to split the game mode up. Just have your game and then have a different game mode and then maybe balance the ability.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if they wanted
Overwatch
the
2.
money, they could just call it a DLC, but they just wanted to stay away from DLCs. I think that's what it is. They didn't want to call it a DLC, but it basically is.
I do not know. Like I mean, one could say they're doing it because Fortnite did it, but I feel like they're doing it because I don't know. I mean,
I
you
don't
hit the
even know
black
what
hole.
Fortnite's doing.
I mean, who knows? Next thing you're gonna know, the VRChat world is gonna get consumed by darkness. I'm gonna get VRChat 2, and then with VRChat 2. This time,
That would
it
actually
actually
suck.
works.
Terribly.
Let's see if it
That would
actually
suck.
works.
That would suck. Yeah, I'm still gonna
'Cause
buy
what if
it.
you can't- What if you have an account, right, but you have to make a new account, so you have to re-upload everything?
I do not know. Also, if you want to buy Overwatch 2, that's fine. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted
Oh, yeah,
because I like Overwatch PvE because they did that one PvE event with the like Omnics and you had like 4 people in a team, you had to escort something, and it was like the purple robots, and I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. So the idea of Overwatch PvE is very appealing to me, but I don't play Overwatch anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm not against them making new content. It's just the fact of how they're presenting it is stupid.
yes, how they're presenting it is weird, but I mean, oh well, I guess you never really know. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
they probably paid $1 million for that one person to come up with that idea. That's basically it.
it's like Johnson was sitting at the meeting and was like, "Hey, boss, what if we have Overwatch 2?" And then the boss is like, "Oh
Instead
my
of
god,
being
Johnson,
actually
you're an
like
idiot."
Overwatch. Yeah, it's like instead of being Overwatch, it is PvE only. That's gonna sell millions,
I
and
mean,
we're gonna charge them.
if I'm going to be honest, it's probably going to sell anyway. Because I know people
Mhm.
who would want to buy
Oh,
that. Because but like I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if people enjoy it,
If you like the
if they want,
content, they're gonna buy it. Yeah.
I mean, if people want to buy it and they're willing to buy it, then like, okay, cool. I just think it's kind of weird that Blizzard would go in that direction, making an entirely separate thing. Unless they
Yep.
wanted to, unless they had some kind of issue where they couldn't fix it with just one game. But I don't know. I might never know.
It's just branding, it's like a branding issue. It's just silly for the branding. That's all.
They do make a good point. Diablo 4 is just Diablo 2 reskinned, I think, or like mastered, I think.
Well, yeah, but that Diablo
That's
is like
different.
an iteration of. Yeah, that's like an iteration of the game, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're
I guess
buying the
like-
new version.
Senko,
But-
I don't know what character's name is.
That's Nezuko.
Nezuko looks kind of angry.
Eggs will attack you when need be.
Yeah. No, oh, don't touch my knees. Look, I'm sorry that you don't. I'm
Nezuko
sorry that you
takes
lost
your
your
kneecaps.
kneecaps. Busted my kneecaps. Now they're freaking dead.
I saw you had a fun time at your anime convention.
I had a lot of fun at the anime convention. I was
I can tell.
for anyone who doesn't know, I was at an anime convention from last Thursday to this past Monday. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I got to meet a lot of people that come to my bartending, and people that I've known for like 2 years online in person for the first time. So that was pretty awesome. I got to watch. I got to go to a convention and see a lot of cool cosplayers. I bought some stuff. I ate some. I ate out with a few people. It was pretty cool. I watched movies, watched shows and YouTube in the hotel room. I went to a party and I actually bartended there on the last night of the con. That was a lot of fun. Well, I heard many that they like D2 more than D3, so it's basically reskin for surely so good. That is, yeah, that's true, Kurito. Wherever you are, you're right there. Yeah, I've never played Diablo, so I wouldn't know. I'm more of a World of Warcraft kind of guy, but I don't play World of Warcraft anymore. I quit like back in 2017, so who knows? I wasn't able to keep up to date with what was happening at BlizzCon because I was at the convention. But apparently, there were like 2 people who went there dressed up as Winnie the Pooh, which I thought was kind of funny. I found that to be really funny. I was like, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That quality content that we all needed.
That quality content, yeah. I think Muffin showed me a picture. Muffin showed me a picture of it during the convention. He showed me like a picture of like a really buff Winnie the Pooh guy who was at the con. I was like, oh my god. It can't go if you got no money. I'm sorry, Kurt. Maybe one day I'll meet you in person. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah,
Where's this convention at?
Jotaro really wants to go
Atlanta.
next year.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay.
I
might be
live
able
in.
to
I
go
live-
one of these times.
I live I live like 4 hours away from Atlanta, so I feasibly could drive there. So that's what I did. I drove Jotaro.
Yeah.
I picked Jotaro up. I picked him up, and then we drove to Atlanta, and we got the hotel room. Luckily, we didn't have the issue that Jones had with his room. Me and Jotaro got our room just fine. Jones bought 2 rooms like 6 months in advance, and they got resold without him knowing, so he had to argue with the people at the hotel to get the rooms back. Luckily, I didn't have to do that
what's
with
a really good
Jotaro.
hotel?
What's a good
There's
hotel?
just like there's this like round hotel or whatever with like a whole bunch of glass around it. And it goes like up probably about 80 stories, I think, maybe less than that. But it's a really cool hotel, and there's like a rotating restaurant on top. It's almost
That sounds expensive.
next to the conventions.
That sounds very expensive. Most conventions that have like hotels in them usually are pretty expensive to go to. So we went the one that was like
Yeah.
cheaper, that wasn't too far away, like within reasonable distance. So it wasn't too
Yeah.
bad. It wasn't too
I
bad.
don't know where this is compared to the convention though. It could have been like on the other side of town, if all I know.
I mean, we most of the time we took a lift to the convention
How close
center.
were you to
so-
CNN?
How
How close was it to the CN?
we weren't actually in like the downtown Atlanta. We were like on the
Oh,
outskirts.
okay, okay.
We were in a county called Smyrna, which was like
Oh,
right
okay.
outside of Atlanta. We were technically in Atlanta, but we weren't in the city center. We were like on the outskirts, whereas the city was like right here.
I got you.
By the way-
yeah,
by the
the
way-
hotel I was in was right next
Public-
to CNN. That's why.
Public service announcement: roads in Atlanta are stupid. That's my announcement. I don't like the roads in the cities. They're stupid. I drove my
I mean-
car there, so I drove on them a few times, and
That's every city.
That's-
Every city.
I don't like driving in cities. I don't like driving in cities. It's very spooky. We have more customers coming in too. That's pretty epic. It's very spooky driving in cities. I would like to mention that.
It's a techno bite.
Ooh, hello there, gamer. I shouldn't call people gamers, should I? Welcome to.
Oh, we are in a game.
I'm losing my mind. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Welcome to Milk Bar. If you want any milk, just let me know. Sometimes I
I
wonder.
asked for milk a long time ago.
You didn't remind me. Let me get you some milk.
I
One
already
sec.
puked up my milk, so you know
I
I don't want any more.
okay, I guess. All right, let me get some milk for a customer over there. The one disadvantage of being tall is I can't reach under the milk.
I'll take sake if you got it.
We don't have alcohol here. It's a milk bar. I'll get you some milk in a second.
No.
We don't have no sake. Sack. We don't have no sack, okay?
You don't have a
Alright.
sack?
Let me get your drink in a second. One moment. Oh! And then you just yeet this under the... Okay, sadly, when I bend down, I kind of suck sometimes. So, there we go. Now, I actually don't know if this is filled on your end, but if it isn't, just let me know. Now, I can't reach very far. That's as close as I get it to you, so you have to reach the rest of the way.
It's very true.
There you go. If it isn't filled, I'll refill it, but just let me know. Oh, hey Iggy. How you doing, buddy?
Iggy,
You're looking
yes.
pretty epic.
Hello,
Oh,
we're
oh.
out here.
You got a
Iggy's
little
so
bigger.
cute.
The one thing that
Iggy's
scares
got
me
a
about
human face.
yeah, the one thing that scares me about Iggy is he has a human face. He's like,
He's a human. It's like a human without a nose. He's basically Sans.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, basically.
Iggy don't need nobody.
Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do a Scooby impression with my voice. Ugh.
Iggy, bring me milk, or
Oh,
maybe
I
won't
don't know
kill
if it
you.
activates for you. Let me do it myself here. So I click on this right here. This. I think I have to click on it. There you go. But I think it's master only. I did not know that. I don't think they actually fixed that yet, where the master is the only one that can click it. My bad. Hello there, Iggy.
Cool.
My Pekingese IRL is actually named Iggy. He's about your size. He's a black Pekingese. He's old, almost blind, has no teeth.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
no,
he's a sweetheart though. He's not in my room at the moment. Actually, he's outside. Oh, I hope you're enjoying your milk. Not really much going on here. It's pretty epic, you know. You're welcome to chill. If you want some eyeballs, we got some eyeballs in there. You know, Halloween theme. You know, Halloween doesn't really end until you want it to end. So, aside from that, we just have milk. So, I let me get you a jar of milk actually, so you can refill your milk if I'm not available. Don't mind the fact that the milk was inside the sink. That's just unnecessary to know about. There you go. Let me know if you need anything else. One sec. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I'm not dying, I promise. I'm messing
You
up there,
sure?
Miyazaki. Climbing on the rafters, going through the stars. It's over now. Where is the Christmas decorations? I need to work on the Christmas decorations for the Wanderer when I get the chance. I'm gonna start doing that in very soon because I want those ready by the 1st of December.
You also have to work on your avatar that we talked about. The idea that I gave you.
What was the idea that you gave me? Let me think about it for a second.
Snowman.
Snowman?
Where you have this avatar dressed up as a snowman and you have a carrot nose, remember?
Oh, the carrot nose. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah. Ho ho ho! Look how thick I am. Sorry, I don't like that. You know. I just have like snowballs on my like chest and my like legs, and it's just like well, actually probably on my like I'll just have like a snowball as my chest, and I'll just have a nose, and I'll be like I can't move my arms. Ugh. I'll let try at least. Who knows? We'll have to see. I have no clue. I don't know what my Christmas deck. Pixel. There he is. Also, hey Prima.
He's harassing me.
He just wants his moolah. Look at him, he's a capitalist. Pretty epic.
Oh, I know that man.
Who is that man? Who is that
I'll
man?
tell you for himself. But he's a
We
bad
should-
man. He shouldn't be
Then
allowed to. He should be in jail.
I'll keep that in mind. Also, hello, Prima. Welcome to the Milk Bar at DX. I am currently serving milk here. Would you like some milk? Alright, let me get you some milk, and if you don't want milk, you don't have to drink the milk. Don't worry. We just have a lot of milk here. You know, we gotta do something with it. Oh, thank you, Techno Frog. I appreciate it. Did you fill that up? Oh, I think it's spilled. Hold up one sec.
I mean, you're basically in my last position here, and you're giving me a dance.
Don't worry, gamer. I got some milk for you. That's about as close as I can get it. I'm sorry, I spilled it.
Of course you did.
Alright, listen here. We all make mistakes, okay? Speaking of mistakes, I have been talking like crazy this past hour. Let me take another sip of my drink. Where is it?
Better what?
I promise I am not drinking alcohol. I am drinking bootleg Diet Mountain Dew. Don't ask why it's called bootleg. I don't know what you're expecting.
Oh, you have something better, huh?
See, when you bartend for as long as I have, you come to realize that there are certain things you can do to make your life easier. Like, for instance, stringing through a straw.
To the side here.
I just want the slurping.
Look, there's plenty of ASMR videos on YouTube to find that kind of stuff, you know?
That's not that's not the same.
Okay, I'm done. Let me just put this down. So a few things I learned from bartending is A, wearing socks is a good idea because standing on hardwood floor kind of hurts your feet. B, drinking through a straw is good. Do that. Ugh. Okay, we're Gucci. Don't mind the frog. Also, hello there, BTR.
He took my drink.
Hi, BTR!
Hi, everybody.
Bootleg Diet Mountain Dew. Don't ask. Sorry, just talking to voices in my head. Look at that, we got more customers coming in, you know? I thought it would be a quiet night tonight, but I'm kind of glad it's kind of popping, you know?
I haven't been on since Saturday.
I haven't been on VRChat since last
before Awa.
week. Yeah, for Awa, yes, very true. Oh man, I could tell so many stories about Awa. Oh my god. I feel like
I'm sure you could. That was probably the most social experience you've ever had.
yes, I got to meet a lot of people in person. Like Prima, I met Prima in person.
There you go.
Who else did I meet? I think Prima's the only person here at the moment that I met in person at Awa. Oh, would you like more milk?
Mhm.
Okay, let me switch that. I met LC too. LC's pretty epic. Latio too. I could tell a lot of stories about Awa, but I might tell like one story while I'm here when I get the chance. Okay. Can you, is there milk in this, by the way? Let me know if there's milk in that, because sometimes my view is kind of bad. Okay, good. Alright, let me know if you need anything.
My shields were turned on for some reason. I must have pushed a button combination.
Wait, did you turn on, like, some kind of, like, safe mode or something?
Yeah, I must have turned some kind of safe mode, because, like, there were certain people who couldn't talk in this room. I'm like, why the heck is it like that? What changed? Why is that going on? Now it's back to normal.
Would not know. I would not know. But, you know, it just be like that sometimes.
Yeah. So you drove there, you came back, no problem?
Yes, no problems with the car. We were perfectly fine. I was paranoid for nothing.
Yeah, you drive a Honda, dude. And not just any Honda, you drive a Honda Accord. It's one of the best cars ever made. That
I am
car's good.
glad...
You don't have to sell it.
I'm glad it turned out. I am gonna keep driving, don't worry. We got there just fine. The first day of the convention, it was raining really hard in Atlanta, so I had to drive through some rain. I don't know what that is, but that's happening right there. Techno Frog, whatever that is. You're like a paper mache. I don't think you can see that, BTR, but let's just say that frog is paper.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's like a flag. It is kind of spooky. Oh god.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite something. It's quite something.
I liked watching all the pictures.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and they decided to make a channel in the coverage specifically for convention pictures. So like all of our pictures from Awa are in there.
That's wise.
That's a good idea. I could tell a couple stories about Awa, but I feel like some of them should be told by other people because they affected them more. Like how Elsie's how Elsie's hotel room was like a catastrophe because it smelled like weed. And it's a long
I
story.
heard about.
Yeah.
I heard about weed.
You gotta
I'm
ask
sure
Elsie
it
about
was.
that. Ooh.
I will have to. I'm sure when we're all on. I'll get to hear.
Yeah, don't worry.
stories.
They're gonna be telling y'all stories.
But I was watching. I was looking at the pictures, and it looks like you guys had a good time.
We did. I made sure to text you when I was talking to Sync because Sync was talking about football stuff, and I was like, "Well, you know, I
Yes.
think I know someone who would be very interested in this topic. So let me just get my phone out and just
I
give him a quick
talk to
text."
Sync about. Football stuff all the time.
He mentioned that. He mentioned that while we were at the Merce, which is like the restaurant in the community
Really?
center. Yeah. He said like
My name came up during Awa. That's pretty funny.
it's true. Oh. Yeah, I got it for you, Prima.
I was there in spirit.
You were there in spirit. We wish you could have been there in person. We would love to meet you. Maybe one of these days we'll meet you in person someday.
Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But it was cool. I loved looking at watching the pictures and seeing you guys message each other and stuff. That had to have been a real blast.
I should probably make an Uncle Brad avatar now.
You probably should. I think it's canon now.
It was so much fun. That was the last day of the convention, and I just like hair gel, shaved my beard. Oh, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Anime football? No, real football. Real football, Kurto. Not the football where you kick with your feet. No, this is like American football. That's what we're talking about.
Football.
Very true.
Non-American football.
Yeah,
Non-American football.
see, our football doesn't involve using your feet. It involves like brute force
Yeah,
and
it's called hand egg.
yeah, hand egg. Yeah,
Also, Simpop, hello. I do see you over there, Simpop.
I can't. I
See you
don't.
just
Being a
pop-
cute little
I think
mystical-
Simpot might be AFK, but if they're there, then they'll probably tell you hello too. Because they were
did.
talking into my head.
Simpot
So
message.
second there, yeah. Oh, pretty peaceful night. Very true. Had no
Oh,
problems.
you're in the correct map tonight. This is if there was ever a map I want to be on, it's this one.
Oh, I'll get you some more milk in a second. Yeah, I wanted to bartend here before I went to Awa last week, but I did not like. I wanted to like have enough sleep, so I didn't bartend that Wednesday last week. So
Yeah.
that's why I just opted to do it now. It's still Halloween, so it's technically Halloween was only one
Isn't
day of
it
the
funny?
convention.
Isn't it funny how like November 1st Halloween was over? Because like I started seeing Christmas commercials the very
Not
next
for us.
day.
Not for us at the convention. All 4
Really?
days of the convention were Halloween for us because it was
Really?
the 31st, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It was just. It was see, it was Halloween
yeah, it
for us.
was 31st. It was Halloween. 31st at night. It was Christmas.
It was pretty epic
Like,
though.
It was amazing.
I'll get you
how
your
fast
milk
it
back one sec.
It switched like that.
You know
We
what's
didn't
new
notice
now?
the change.
What?
There you go.
Starting this week, there were already Christmas decoration in the main street of our town.
Oh, in the
Same,
main street
same.
For us, they're
Like in
taking
the
out
shopping
Christmas.
street, yeah.
Amazing. They're at the stores. They're getting the Christmas stuff's already out in the stores.
Yep.
They've already put
Yep.
Christmas. Not that I'm really necessarily complaining. I'm ready to start celebrating Christmas because
Someone see Christmas?
Yeah,
yes.
but just think about it.
Genji. Oh,
Like
sorry.
Halloween was just a few days
Cringe-ness.
ago. You go into the city, suddenly there are like the glowing stars hanging from the
I
streets.
recognize.
So great.
I recognize this character from Evangelion.
Yep.
I don't know
Yes,
him very
indeed.
much.
This is not Shinji though.
Nerd.
Oh, hey, look, another person I met IRL. Look, I
Kaoru
drove
did
him
nothing
to
wrong.
Atlanta.
Look, I killed him. Why is he still alive?
Who
He
knows?
didn't kill me. I just revived myself.
Wow.
Kind of vibing though. They had a brawl outside the hotel door when they first met each other. Real story.
Did they
It's
really?
true. Yes.
They
I
did.
killed him.
They didn't.
Right.
You
killed him.
but
I hit my
he
headset
come
again.
back to life.
Yeah.
I'm the
something like
17th
that.
angel.
Kaoru did nothing wrong. It's actually a song in Barkley Shut Up and Jam. Hey, Wildclaw,
Yes.
did you know that if you open up the Barkley Shut Up and Jam folder in your desktop and you go to the SFX folder, the songs from the soundtrack from the game is there and they all have titles?
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I think I have Barkley still on my hard drive on my computer, so
You
I'll take a look
should.
at that.
Yeah, take a look at that. It's got great songs like www.friendlydads.net, home of the friendliest dads on the internet.
It wasn't
What?
dark. We're talking about.
Is that
models.
an actual
We're
website?
talking about-
Is that an actual website? Please tell me it
No.
is. Oh,
I don't
Evangelion.
think it is.
I want to meet Friendly
that the one
Dads. I'm so
There's some
bummed.
good songs on there. There's one
Yes,
called
I don't know
Jonathan
how
Taylor
you- I don't know
Thomas.
how
You
fi-
won't
I don't know how you
recognize that
found out
reference
if
though.
that's stalkish
Because
of
I
you.
was
I will
stalking
not.
you.
I could look it up, but I probably won't
That's-
recognize
That's
it.
the battle theme. The battle theme, I believe, is called Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Okay,
And it's a
one sec.
reference to the kid. It's a reference to the kid from
Yo,
Home Improvement, which is a show you probably don't remember.
Isn't that the
With
show
Alan
where
in it.
they take the person's home and they improve it, and then at the end of the show they have like the bus that covers the house, and they move the bus and it shows them the home?
That is Extreme Makeover, is what
Okay.
that's called. Home Improvement was a sitcom,
I do the
kind of
Okay.
like Seinfeld and stuff.
I was
with Tim
close.
Allen in it.
All right, I'll get you another drink here. One sec.
pink.
I was close. Okay, I made a
Over.
pretty educational guess, and my guess was
Hello.
educational.
Pram, I never even said hello to you. Hello, Pram. Happy
Here
birthday.
you go. I don't know if this is actually
Read
filled,
on it.
but here is your drink, a Rooney. It is. I didn't spoil that. I promise.
Happy birthday
There you
a couple
go.
days ago, and I didn't even
Scratch,
know.
scratch, 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 scratch.
Anime
Jeez.
football. Man, I wanna watch an anime series that's based on football. That would
Which
be epic.
football? Correct football
Correct.
or
Which-
incorrect
which
football?
The American football.
Thank
Is there-
you.
Is there an,
Correct
I want to see Tom Brady as an anime character. Just an anime 12 episode anime about Tom Brady.
So you can Pokemon battle football players in black and white version. They have stadiums and you can Pokemon battle football players.
That
But that's
sounds
not an anime.
cool, I
It's just a
guess.
sprite.
I mean, hey, it's better than nothing.
unexpected. It's unexpected. No, Wildclaw, we have to sit down and we will just start playing it in the cupboard one of these evenings. I'm just gonna start live streaming it. The documentary
This is how
about the
tiny Primo was in real
Cleveland
life.
Browns
I
and
need to
how
watch
bad
this.
they've been. You will. It aligns with the cupboard in some ways. It's like, how can a franchise be so bad for 20 years? And it goes into great detail all the things that they've screwed up. And it's a very funny watch because it's all very true.
I really want to watch this. Yeah, I
Like,
saw
if
you
you
and
had
Sync
been-
talking
if
about
you were
something about
listening-
that.
I was talking. The latest episode is we got the
Biggie.
number one. Every year they have a draft, right, where they bring in new football players from
Mhm.
college, and the Cleveland Browns were so bad that they got to pick first because
So
they've had the
big.
worst record for 2 years. So they pick Baker Mayfield.
Isn't that the guy
legend,
that
the
shaved
greatest
his
of all time.
mustache? The guy-
He was the greatest football player in college, and he was a good pick. I was actually happy that they picked him. The problem is the Cleveland Browns are so bad that not even he can save them.
Okay,
So he had to shave his
Why
shave his
did-
handlebar
oh my
mustache.
he got Uncle Bratified. He got Uncle. He loves
They
Uncle
have
Brad status.
won. They were expected to win at least 12 out of 16 games this year. So far, they've won 2 and lost 6.
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Look, there's
It's
still
bad.
hope.
But there's no hope. Well, cool. I'm sorry.
At least they won.
At least they won.
They won. You know what? He says that jokingly, but 2 years ago, the Cleveland Browns went 0-16.
Let me get a drink
they
for our
had a
customer. I'll get
parade.
you a drink in a second. I'm still listening, by the way, BTR.
They had a parade around. The fans had a parade around the stadium because they went 0-16. They had a giant dump truck. They had a parade with a giant dump truck in it, and they had one with a.
Here you go, fam. Here's a
with the
drink.
guy with the owner. The
I'll
owner
do that
of
right
the
there for
Cleveland
you.
Browns in a hearse. He was
Hope you
dead.
enjoy.
And they had one. It was great.
The more and more you talk about
0-16.
Cleveland Browns, the more and more I want to see this documentary.
They are. Listen, if you're not a fan of the NFL, you want to be the fan of the meme team, the Cleveland Browns are your team. Please
Look,
cheer for
BTR,
them.
as long as you're there explaining things, I think I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a good time. Only with the Cleveland Browns can you try and trade for a player and then not make the deadline for trading the player because your fax machine was broken. True story.
What
They
year was
couldn't
this?
get the like 2 years ago, they tried to trade for a bad quarterback.
So
nobody
2
even
years
wanted-
ago, their fax machine broke. Okay, first off, why are you still using the fax machine? Email. They'll kill you.
Sorry. I'm telling
Are
you,
you
the
okay?
documentary is so good. We gotta watch it. We gotta watch it.
Okay, I think I killed
It's so
B-Terror.
sad because they're unironically my team. Like that's why I don't watch the NFL. It's always sadness. We always lose.
Have you seen this yet?
The
My
meme team
college
is
team
true.
though, my college team though is #1 right now.
Oh, that's pretty
Out of
epic.
130 this week, they're #1 out of 130.
Wild Hope when
I don't know how long they'll stay
It's
#1, but it's always a special moment when they're #1.
It's a record.
That's beautiful.
There's a record.
Hi,
Whoa,
Record.
Record, hello.
It's flicked up. That's great. My god, yeah, but that documentary will be pretty fun to watch.
No dogs at the bar.
The meme teams are always the best teams, in my opinion.
It is the truest meme team in existence.
What,
I mean,
what,
they have made a business plan for 20 years out of failing. It's amazing. They've been back in the
gross
NFL
milk.
for 20 years, and for 20 years they have not done anything. It's been
They
a
tried.
dumpster fire. They've gotten every chance to be successful, and they keep screwing it up. And this is just the latest episode.
One thing I want to witness is I want to witness you and Sync just having a conversation about the Cleveland Browns. I feel like that's going to be fun to listen
Oh
to.
yeah, it would be a good. We might have to. I might have to get him in there and watch it too. We're watching a documentary, he's got to be in there too.
Sync mentioned
Sharon
something
King.
about fantasy football while we were at Murph's. I think he was talking about rooting
Yeah.
for something. He was really
Yeah, so
excited
the
about it.
thing Yeah, the thing with that, I don't do fantasy football myself because I know I don't really follow the NFL much at all. But basically, you pick your favorite players from all the different teams, and you make your own team, and then you battle it out statistics. You battle the statistics out with somebody else. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm. That sounds pretty epic, not gonna lie.
So if you like watching football and you know how it's played and you know where the good players are and stuff, you can have a heck of a lot of fun with it. Not me. I can't do that.
I wouldn't do it myself either, but I mean, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
pretty fun.
You'd probably do pretty good at it because you just pick random people and then all of a sudden they'd be good.
It's like when we did B-Ball Madness and we just picked
Yes,
which
exactly.
team was gonna win.
March Madness. March Madness. Oh, by the way, college basketball just started back up.
Ooh,
So
epic.
it doesn't matter for 4 months.
Well, when March comes around, we'll get the March Madness going again.
I've still got the Discord.
I am still in it.
It's the bare bones Discord, but I will use it again.
Isn't
And now
isn't
I'm
the
watching-
Super Bowl? Isn't the Super Bowl in February, right?
Yes.
Okay,
it's in
good.
February. Yeah,
Gotta look forward to that. We watched that last year.
we did. It was a lot of
SpongeBob,
fun.
no. Oh. Sorry, I'm still a little emotional about that. Beautiful. Bartending has been very fruitful tonight. I've had a lot of good customers. Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll see how tonight goes. Also, I saw Rockway here. Let me say hi to him real quick.
You said I smell like
Is he?
poo.
Is Rockway here?
I
Rockway?
saw him earlier.
Oh, I think he might have vanished. Oh well, he may come back, and if that is so, I shall get. Oh, he crashed. Oh, I think the milk kind of got to him.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh heck, the milk.
Poisonous milk.
Well, I mean, maybe one of the milk might be poisoned, but the other two are fine. Don't worry. It's pretty alright. I promise.
I do see a hand coming out of that milk container there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
We might have a sewage leak as well. I mean, there's hands coming out of the floor, but that's just for show.
That might not pass inspections, health inspections.
Hello.
Well, let's just say that we don't have any inspectors here.
Yes, happy
Maybe at the
birthday.
Wanderer, but not here.
Mm-hmm.
Do not worry, my gamers. We are pretty lit here.
You may be lucky, but you might miss him this night. You know.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long my epic bartending is going to go on for since I mentioned this a few times, but I haven't been able to sleep in since last week, and oh, it's been a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
I waking
Find
up
any
like
secrets,
they
Brian?
would always wake up at around like 8 a.m.
No.
So I woke up at 8 a.m. too to go with them to the convention center. Not at 8 a.m. We started waking up at 8 a.m. and I think we left by like 10 or 11. But not being able to sleep in was kind of a bit of a detriment to my epicness. So
Yeah.
I
Elsie was saying similar.
oh yeah, they
Yes.
slept for like a lot when I got back. I got back home Monday, and I wasn't able to sleep in Monday to Tuesday because I worked Tuesday
What?
and Wednesday and Thursday, which is today. So this night I can actually sleep in. Oh, do you want me to get you a refill?
What?
Oh, you want me to
Is
drink
there
this?
something
Oh,
hidden?
okay. I could use some milk right now, actually. Oh,
Naughty BTR.
I hit the back. I hit the back of the wall. Whoops.
I don't think that's how.
Oh,
I don't think
thank
you're
you. I
supposed to be
appreciate it.
looking in
I
space.
always need a kind of refreshment every once in a while. You know, I actually am kind of sweating IRL. I probably should cut my fan on. Actually, I'm not even standing up and I'm sweating. God damn. I need to get more exercise when I get the gym. Oh, hey, baby. Hello, baby. It has been a hot minute since I've last seen you, because I've been gone for like a week or two. So we are here at the milk bar, pretty
You can
chill, pretty
actually use
epic.
that- yeah, you can use that to find secrets.
9:30 now. The game is free. The equipment is extra. Yeah, VRChat's free, but the equipment to use VRChat may not be very free. Who knows? Oh.
Message me what you
I think
can
I'll go until like 10 or
do.
10:30, and then if I feel tired, then I'll probably get off. I don't know. I know Y and Sample wanted to join while I was bartending here, but I might take a slight break at 10, and then get like a drink or something, and then get back. We'll see.
Funny.
Ooh.
Hold on, I'm gonna message you. Just
Yeah, but this is the bartending. Very peaceful. You know, people having nice chats, enjoying themselves. I serve drinks. I would like to think of my bartending more as a catalyst for other social interactions to happen. So most of the time, I'm not the focus, which is good because I don't mind that. But the bartending is kind of an excuse to have these social interactions that happen in certain maps. So I'm talking to myself. Don't mind me. One little crazy loopy
What's
loopy.
that? Is that delicious pie?
who is it?
It's very epic. Also, I am getting hair in my headset, and that is very annoying. There we go. That's
So,
better.
Alpha, what was real life bartending like?
It was fun. At first, I didn't know what I was doing, but then Clown Piece kind of stuck with me for a minute and showed me, like, okay, yeah, like 25% alcohol, and then the rest is Coca-Cola. And then I kind of got the hang of it over time. And most people wanted 25% alcohol, 75% Coca-Cola, because they were mixing the alcohol with Coca-Cola to drink, because apparently it tasted better.
Right.
Which is good.
Right.
And then you just kind of eyeball how much 25% of alcohol is. Some people used rum. Some used vodka, some used whiskey. Whiskey was pretty popular, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then I served them their drinks. And I basically was in the kitchen area just getting people's drinks. I would crack open the beers and give it to them. Like, you know, like you had to use the can opener or whatever to open the beer cap. And I just stood behind the bar, and then I got, like, I was really tired that night. Like, my feet hurt because I was walking around the convention. I didn't take caffeine pills like Elsie did, so I was actually kind of tired. And I eventually just laid down on the kitchen floor, and you can see a couple pictures of me just laying on the kitchen floor.
I saw the pictures of you on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
Just the body pillows.
Yeah, that was Sink. That's Sink's body pillow, by the way. If you're curious whose body pillow that is, that's Sink's.
I was not curious, but that is quite funny that of all people, it sinks.
Yeah, this Sink. Sink is quite a party animal, by the way. It's quite he's quite something. Xano and Sink are like party animals. I will admit that. They're good people. They're also party animals. They're pretty epic. I met Xano too.
Funny.
I met Xano in person. I met Xano. I met Nepgear. I met Muffin of Good. I met Frap, Rocat, Desmonda. I met Scold. I met Scold in person, surprisingly.
You met Scold.
I was not expecting to meet Scold, but I did meet Scold. They were at the convention. They were pretty alright. Who else did I meet? Obviously Elsie, Latio, Jotaro, Prima, Clown Piece. I think that's most of the people I can name off the top of my head. Mech Fruit. Yeah, that's about all the people I can name off the top of my head. There might be some people I'm missing. Loops for Loops. I met Loops. He's a pretty cool guy. He's the person in Elsie's story about how they were in New York and the guy like ran past him saying, "You gonna die," and that's Loops. He was with them when that happened.
I see.
He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah, it was pretty alright. I enjoyed it a lot. It was pretty cool. It's a new
Did people-
experience.
So let me ask you this, because you were in a social situation with them all in real life. Did it feel similar to what it is on here for you?
We were comparing it to VRChat in a way, yes. It felt like we were making references to VRChat, like, hey, you guys want to drop a portal? Yeah, like
And
that
it
kind of
just
stuff.
felt normal. It felt like normal.
Kind of like, for VRChat, it's
Yeah.
kind of different because I can like just leave instantly, or I can just kind of like do cool animations.
You
But
don't
like
have
in
to
V-
hop
it's-
into a Honda. You don't have to hop into a Honda and start it and hope you don't crash.
I would
and-
like to say that the social interactions in person are definitely more genuine, I think.
I
would be
felt
the
like
right
for
word.
me, since I've met Oliver here, and I've met Puffin, and I've met Fruits, it felt almost identical to me.
Yeah, because it's like social interactions. You're just using it as an avatar.
Though
so.
I've never been in a whole group of people before.
It's
that would be
something.
for me.
It depends. Like sometimes you're kind of just sitting there listening to what other people are saying, and then you're in another conversation with someone. It's kind of like if there's like a party in VRChat, you're kind of like bouncing around talking to certain people, and then you might just be like
Yep.
listening and watching. It's basically the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hello, Iki.
it's pretty
Yes.
fun. It's pretty fun. And then bartending was kind of my excuse to just listen and watch because I just gave drinks to people when
Yeah.
they needed it. I even like they would signal to me like, "Hey, could I get another like refill?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I got their cup and I brought it back to the kitchen, gave them a refill. I even washed the glasses when people finished with them. I was
Oh my
basically
gosh.
working my job, and
You were basically working your job.
and when I was laying on the floor, some people would like I know that Elsie like came up and said he wanted to get a refill, but he said I didn't have to do it. I would do it, and I was like, "No, I got you, fam." So I got up and got him his refill, and I laid back down, and then. I think they were starting to worry. I think they were actually like starting to worry about me because like they
Yeah.
wanted to get their own drinks and not want me to get back up, and like they offered to give me like a pillow, and I said no, I'm good, even though I was laying on hardwood floor.
Oh my gosh.
I probably should have got that pillow.
Oh my gosh. That doesn't surprise me in the least.
And
by
then
the way.
Zano like sat down with me and he was kind of like talking to me a bit, you know, like he told me like he was drunk, but he was telling me like he doesn't come to my bartending very much because he thinks he might be a bother, and I was like, no, Zano, you're not a bother. You can come to my bartending.
Yeah.
He was kind of worried that like
I
he might
don't
be too rambunctious.
He of all the people in our circle, he's probably the one I have the least experience with. But
He
everybody
bounces
likes him.
around everywhere. Yeah, he's
Every
something.
time I've seen him though, he's been all right every time I've met him. And he's
Oh.
well received by he's well respected amongst our circle.
Well, as
So,
someone that met him in person, he is a very fun guy. So, very fun
well,
guy.
that's good.
Um, don't mind
There's
that.
a dead body.
Don't mind that.
I already told him about it. He didn't. He said there was nothing there.
Yeah,
So-
don't worry. It's just an illusion.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
if you come over here, click the mirror and use the mirror to look at the couch, there's a dead body on the couch.
What was I saying?
Are you sure?
What was I supposed to say? I was something.
I'm
Oh,
looking over here. I don't
yeah.
know.
There was a story. There was a story about how we took a lift from the con to Sync's party on the last day of the convention, and the guy that was in our
One
lift,
thing that supports your
the
theory
guy that
is,
drove like
you
me,
can't sit
Sync,
there. There's no
Xano, and a few others to the hotel room. He went by Backroads Terry. That's what he called himself. He called himself Backroads Terry, and he said he got that name because he knew all the back roads of the area. So we were being driven by a local legend to the party, and it was very funny. It was very. He's a swell guy, by the way.
Oh, I see.
I will never forget you, Backroads Terry. He's probably still in Atlanta driving Lyft. But by the way, if you ever need to get like a driven somewhere and you don't want like you have two options, Uber or Lyft. I like Lyft because you can pay up front. No, actually no. I like Lyft because you don't have to pay up front. You can get the ride and then pay later for the Lyft.
Yeah, very good.
It's very convenient when you just need a ride, and then you can. It's really cool. We use Lyft like multiple times at the convention. Oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah, you can use that to see things. Oh yeah, I'm aware of the man sitting on the couch. He's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. He's kind of doing weird things over there. Yeah,
Just turned it on. Yeah.
yeah. He's waiting for his doctor's therapy appointment. I'll get to him later. Don't worry. He's
Yeah,
fine,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
worry. Just don't touch
Oh,
him.
he's
Probably
working
do
his way
more.
up.
Whoa.
Working his way
Do
up to
more.
$1 million followers.
Yeah.
Me?
No, I just
I'm
started a quick
joking.
one.
I'm just joking.
Oliver and Wildclaw are double streaming.
Oh, that's pretty epic. Like, we
They're
gotta watch
streaming
out for
each
each other,
other.
you know?
Yeah.
We gotta watch.
It's gonna loop out. You know, we're gonna loop together. Just
Yeah,
staring
okay,
each other's
like
eyes.
I love like seeing myself from other people's perspective. So whenever I run into like a streamer in my bartending greenkeeping, I always go to their stream to check out like myself in their stream
Yeah.
because like I did that for sports when they came to my bartending greenkeeping a while back. I looked at the stream and it just like it was just interesting seeing myself in another person's view because it gives me a new perspective on how I'm doing things.
Yeah.
Like, do I really sound that crazy?
I totally.
It's getting very
You
breezy.
are crazy. No, I'm crazy.
Ooh,
No,
crazy.
Oliver, you're not crazy.
I'm crazy. Crazy. Super crazy.
Oliver's the first one
Did
I met.
Xano say something about that, Miyazaki? I don't think Xano said anything about hanging out with people who dislike streamers. I know Xano mentioned to me that he didn't want to bother my stream because he was a very rambunctious person or something like that. And I said, no, Xano, it's fine. You're a cool guy. You're welcome to come to my bartending. This was in person, by the way. I think he was just worried that he would be bothering me, like, you know. And I was like, no, Xano, like, you're a really cool guy. You can come to my bartending
It might be a
anytime.
case of he only knows you and he doesn't really know any of us very well.
Maybe. I mean, I met him IRL, so I know him a bit more now. So
Yeah.
was a while ago.
Right, but if you're in the middle of something.
Yeah,
talking to
I know what you
somebody,
mean.
might
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, if
Like,
I
I can
ever
understand that
if I
if that
ever
was
run
the
into
case.
him. Oh yeah, also completely unrelated, but when I was bartending, some people wanted to give me tips. And I was like, I mean, they didn't give me like my money tips. They said they wanted to give me tips, but no, that's what Jones said. Jones says I deserved it. I deserved a tip because I did such a good job bartending. So
Yeah.
You really could,
All the
like,
tips.
if you wanted to do well in the future.
I had a
you
lot of fun
probably
doing
do that
it.
as well.
So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, my
one of
excuse.
the most common people who get hired for bartending are college graduates. People
Okay, well,
love
that's-
hiring college grads because
Speaking of
the college grads
bartending-
are less likely to get drunk or smashed, and they're probably pretty reliable.
There's an Irish pub close to where I work at the moment that had a hiring sign. So
Yeah.
maybe not. Who knows? Maybe. I mean, I could. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I might look into it though, but probably not.
The thing is though, you would be doing that instead of this basically, because you would have to bartend like during the times you do it here.
Yeah, that's a good point. I prefer doing it
And you don't get
here.
to, and yeah, so you might want to keep it as a hobby.
It's a hobby. It's a good hobby.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
It's a hobby that
'cause you don't get
sometimes
to pick-
pays.
You don't get
so-
to pick. You don't get to pick the people who like are sitting here at the bar.
No, that's the fun about it though, is I don't get to pick the people who sit here. It's
Yeah, but,
always
like, the
either
people-
random.
The people at the real bar might not be as fun to interact with.
This is very true.
Yeah, I guess like. Yeah, that's a good point because most of the time I'd probably just be keeping to myself watching the patrons. Oh, BB drops in and I see a seaweed. Got him, fam.
It actually kind of reminds me of that Japanese streamer that worked at like a gas station, and that was all she did was she streamed her work at the gas station. But she recently got fired from the gas station because they didn't like it. But,
I mean, I guess some people have certain appeals, you know, watching someone stream a gas station.
yeah,
I mean, I guess like an IRL streamer or something, you know. Like, hey, gamers, streaming IRL at Awa, bartended at Awa. This man, this dude right here, he was straight up vibing during Awa. I would like to note that. Vibing right here. He had the glasses. He had the glasses. Oh, it was great. I would like to, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of quirky though.
Were you the one? Was he the one with the glasses that you
Yes.
could put words on and
Yes,
stuff?
that was Jotaro.
Yes, that was me.
I thought those were hilarious.
I didn't know
at
you put-
first,
Oh, yeah.
the first one I saw that said "Okay, Boomer." I'm like, okay, now where do you get glasses? That's
Also, hi,
way
Y.
too forward thinking for somebody to come up with.
The funny
Way
story,
too forward
the
thinking.
funny story is that I saw those glasses, but I didn't know you could change the text. Because if I knew I could do that, I would have bought the glasses. But then he bought them, and he found out you could change the text, and it was like, and then Jones bought them, and oh, it was great. They were doing so many memes.
Getting through your glasses, were you?
Yes, that's what I was doing most of the time I was at Awa.
Very epic. Also, hi, Y. I hope you're doing wonderful. I have not seen you since last week, so
clout, but they ended up
the clout.
failing.
Yeah.
That's one example is being Jones.
They're talking about
Jones failed trying to be me.
Yeah, Jones bought the glasses after you
Now
did.
he's-
The boomer glasses. The one where it said, okay, boomer. I love how that's just becoming a thing now. Okay, boomer.
Yeah, it's completely
Jojo, tell
exploded
why.
over the past like 48 hours.
It's
About,
pretty epic.
about the anime?
I don't know where that came from either.
Yes, we're watching Squid Girl anime now. and it's the cutest. It's really cute so
It
far.
trended on Twitter.
You like it?
And then it became a thing.
I do like it
by
very
a
much.
congresswoman.
My favorite character has to be the.
I think-
years ago.
Oh, that would explain it. That would
A
definitely explain it.
25-year-old congresswoman said
She's
it
like
in the middle of
she's powerful.
the middle of
25?
some
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
Yeah,
she's like
powerful,
25.
and I
Really?
like her
I
for
think
that.
is yeah.
That's pretty young for
Yeah,
a
I think she's
congresswoman.
25-year-old.
for the entire.
There was a lot of elections
entire
last
anime.
week.
Well, then the
Yeah, last
happening
week.
is that we had to watch
Yeah.
Evangelion
Yesterday,
again
that's
because he
Tuesday.
was like how happy he was because of the anime.
I
I'm
was
gonna go
like
find the
last
story.
week.
I'm gonna go find the story.
Oh, this
She
is
said
why
it in the
they're
middle-
my friend. They're the I'm talking.
said it in the middle of a.
One sec.
Yes.
Okay,
You're right.
So for anyone
Somewhat.
curious, that is why
Somewhat.
they are
I'll
the
be
map
the school.
creator. They are one of the map creators. Actually, I think they're the one that published the map. Actually, yeah,
No, but so far it's been really
Yeah.
cute.
yeah, that's why they published the map.
That
So
actually got me
Oh my
uncomfortable was the perverted
Okay.
one, the perverted girl that was really
If any
digging
of
on
you
the Squid
have
Girl.
an iPhone
She
and you
actually got
type
me,
in
like,
OK
uncomfortable, like,
Boomer
twice
right
the
now,
entire
and you look
time.
under
The number
websites
one
for
time was when
results,
she dressed up as the shrimp.
second
I really
result,
freaked us
OK
out.
Boomer, 25-year-old New Zealand
That was
politician
scary.
shuts down. Okay, let me see what the
Oh,
story
New
is.
Zealand. I thought you said
She
US.
was
Oh,
like
New
breathing
Zealand,
heavily,
yeah.
and that was really scary.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
my mistake.
But it was really
New
funny.
Zealand
nonetheless.
politician. I thought she was her deadpan retort. OK Boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Her witty response baffled her audience to the delight of millennials everywhere. Oh my god! it's such a-
To the delight of
freaking, like,
millennials everywhere. Oh my god, beautiful.
We've tackled all the target demographic. Oh, I'll post that story, by the way. Where should I put it? Where you guys can see it, for those of you curious. Let's see
Up
here.
to you. Jojo, look.
It is a Gotama.
Uh-huh.
Hello,
Hey.
Gotama.
See ya, baby.
It's so nice seeing people. It's so nice seeing everyone after being gone for like a week. Honestly, it's quite nice.
More like where have you been, Jojo?
Guess what I did last weekend?
What'd you do last
I've been
weekend?
gone.
Oop. Hit my mic now. Streamed 14 hours. Yay!
I saw that while I was at. So I remember, like, I don't know if we were in the lift car. We were at the hotel, but I remember looking on Discord and seeing you, and I remember seeing like 14-hour birthday stream, and I was like, oh, it's Oliver's birthday. Okay, that's pretty cool. And they asked me, how do you know that? Well, I was like, well, because Oliver's streaming a 14-hour 14-hour birthday stream. I was like, oh, yeah. So I saw that. Happy birthday, by the way. Hope it went pretty well.
People found like all the rupees.
Thank you.
Pretty sure they did, yeah.
Oh my
I'm an old man. Another year older. 31.
Have you seen all the cool secrets that I added for Halloween?
Yeah, like the dude in the closet, the milk thing.
Did when you tell in the mirror?
Yeah. I think you showed me this before I left for Awa. Actually, I think I came here. Remember, we had like that little hangout
Yeah, maybe.
session. Yeah.
Yeah, we came here for like an hour.
Yeah, like right before
right
we
before
left for
I went to
Awa, we came here. Yeah. That was like me, LC, and then like Sample was there, and yeah, I think you were there too. So I have seen them. It's pretty good. I'm glad I got the bartend here before the Halloween decorations went down. Ugh, I wish I should have bartended last week, but like I left Thursday morning early, so I would have to stay up pretty late on Wednesday night, and I didn't want to do that. The voices
so
in
the
my
stream went well.
Huh?
So I'm gonna do another one. Thanksgiving weekend.
I should do something like that for when my birthday comes around. Maybe. I have no idea what
There
I'll
you
do
go.
for that. Who knows? Last year I just got on VRChat and was casual, so. Any epic. Oh.
That's what it's called.
See, another. I definitely think you're gonna be a Fortnite streamer. Come on now.
No,
All your
no,
dancing here.
no Fortnite streamer. Maybe when I get full body tracking, you'll see me do more dancing. I kind of want to get full body by December, so by around my birthday, I'll have full body.
Ooh.
Song title.
I've been thinking about switching.
I'm
For
gonna
other reasons too.
I'm just gonna get an Index as my headset upgrade, so I'm saving up for it.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of weird, great game crashes, and I think it might be the fact of Oculus, but I'm not 100% sure.
I haven't been getting
Even
those,
when
so
I'm
I
not
don't
even having
know.
running.
So the foam part of my Oculus is falling off.
But I also have 3 monitors too.
I mean,
think it's
who
just because
knows?
it's the 4th monitor.
Who knows?
There's some like weird support problem with when you have 3 monitors on one graphics card.
So when's my birthday? My
Yeah.
BTR?
I've encountered that, Oliver, at work. I've got a Dell laptop. I've got a Dell laptop, and I've got a docking station, and I've got 3 monitors.
My birthday is December 18th, a week before Christmas.
Yeah.
So that is when my birthday is. I don't know what I'm gonna do on it, but we'll see.
They're 3 1080p monitors. Now, if I open up the laptop screen and use 2 monitors, it'll do that.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my colleague about it, and he said the solution is to request a MacBook, and maybe you'll get it.
Why? I think I showed you a picture of this, but I bought a little sample. Where's sample at? Where is it? It's on my shelf, I think, actually. Oh, it's over here.
I might try that.
I bought a little sample. Last day of the con, dressed as Uncle Brad. I looked everywhere in the dealership hall for an Aqua plushie, and I found a $22 one, and I love that thing so much. I'm so glad I bought it. I sent Sample a picture of it, so I pinged him on Discord. I need to put that in the convention channel to cover when I get a chance. It's on my shelf actually. Yeah, I got a shelf in my room now for stuff, so I have it over there.
I'm just waiting.
It's pretty good.
To see if they announce a 16-inch version.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I could tell you a lot of stories about it. But it's definitely something. Like how Elsie's room smelled like weed, and the smoke, the smoke detector and all that kind of stuff. Ugh.
Are you paying that one too? Are you gonna pay that one too?
Oh, I mean, hey, here, why don't I just go ahead and pay you in advance? Because I know that your music is like, it's fire. Here you go. Hell yeah. Fire.
There we go.
There we go. Now we got some music. See, that's pretty good.
I like this.
So that's good.
I like this.
Good. And I was gonna say something about Elsie's weed, the smell in the weed room. The fact that I was rolling around in the gutter with my Rick and Morty mask, that was something. That I was doing a Pickle Rick impression in the middle of the street with everybody, so don't ask. Pickle Rick
What a way to start a story.
No, it's true, because like we were walking to Sync's party, like all of us, and I was wearing the Rick mask because I hadn't met like Muffin and them yet, I think, and I straight up just laid down in the middle of the street because we were walking in the hotel street, and I just started doing I'm Pickle Rick, oh, and then I rolled into the gutter, and then like someone took a picture of me while I was doing that, and yeah, there's a picture of that. That mask was cursed, by the way. We used that mask for so many funny pictures. I lost it in Atlanta. It's gone now, but also hi good. I left it in the closet of my of my hotel. So whoever's going to clean that hotel is gonna find a Rick and Morty mask in there. That is my fault.
Steve Gold zombie.
Oh, hello Gold. Hello Guzama. Hello Hazard. I was gonna say hi to everyone that I haven't said hi to yet. And BB. I think I said hi to you earlier. Pretty epic. It was nice meeting all the fellow VR people though. What else happened?
Gold, hello.
What other weird experiences did I have during Awa? Not really many. They had
many.
They had chili fries at the convention. It was very good. They gave me no forks to eat it, but I ate it with my hand. It was really good. Perfect. I had a guy ask me what my cosplay was, and I couldn't give him a straight answer, and Elsie was like, well, have you ever heard of the cupboard? Not the cupboard. Have you ever heard of the Wanderer before? And I told him I was a bartender from the Wanderer or something. I was so embarrassed. I couldn't.
It's different saying that out loud, isn't it?
It's so different. It was like...
Because people don't know what that is.
Nobody pulled me over to ask me what I was when I was Uncle Brad. I would have straight up told them I'm Uncle Brad. How you doing?
I need to make so many of these.
Yeah.
That would have been fun, but nobody did that, unfortunately.
So did you talk to any? Let me ask you, did anybody meet anybody else that knew what VRChat was? I'm guessing no.
Are you talking about like random
you
people
probably
that we never?
Yeah, like did you hear it mentioned at any point?
No.
I would assume not.
No, not like
That
an
would
open
be
conversation.
crazy.
No.
That would be really cool if like you guys were talking about it. You're sitting at a table talking about it, and they're like,
Well,
"Oh, you
like when we were at
VRChat?"
Murph's and all of us were sitting together, we did talk about VRChat and stuff. So like that was conversation that came up. But like
you
with
guys
random
did.
people,
Yeah, but
No cringe.
but if random people got involved, that would.
nah, not really.
You should have a VRChat panel.
Yeah.
I would have gone to that definitely.
I have an idea. How about for, like,
They had so the convention had a lot of panels, different panels for anime. All of them were anime related. Like there were like certain animes. There was the Toho panel that they all went to. I didn't go to any panel aside from the Toho one, but I went there for like 10 minutes because it was really loud.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you for the follow, Luna, sir. I appreciate it.
I like the most random panels. Those are the fun ones.
I wasn't interested in going into the panels. All I was interested in was meeting my friends, seeing people cosplaying, and then buying merch. That's all I was interested in.
All you do is kick in air.
Okay, in hindsight, definitely budget for when you go to a convention because I spent about $150 and I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
You can spend money easily.
Half of that was for merchandise. The other half was for like food throughout the 4 days. So
now the food, I can believe the food because if you go out to eat, you walk into a restaurant, that's $25.
Yeah, well, it was more like 16 for me, but yeah, decently enough. That's why I'm gonna budget better for a convention. So okay. Also, what peeved me the most, my hotel had an oven stovetop, and I was so peeved by that because if I had known this, I would have brought food to cook, and I was so sad. I would have cooked.
Well, now you know for next time.
Now I know. Yes, I'm gonna make Alfredo noodles. I'm gonna make pizza burgers. I'm gonna make hot dogs. I'm gonna bring chili. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
That sounds awesome, dude. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Anything I can cook in an oven.
We don't really have those sorts of things here in Columbus. There's some kind of. There's Ohio Con, but.
Ohio Con?
Good morning. Ohio Con. Yes.
Ohio Gozaimasu. That's what that sounds like.
Exactly.
Ohio.
That's our anime con, but I've never gone to it.
Wait, the anime con in Ohio is called Ohio Con?
Yes.
Well, the better one's ColossoCon.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's
that shows you.
That's the one that everybody usually goes to in Ohio.
Goodbye, Luna, sir. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate the company, mate.
Before. What is it called?
ColossoCon.
Also, hey Chingy, what's poppin', Jimbo? How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing awesome, actually.
I am so glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty good too. You know, bartending back at it again.
Whoa, Sandusky. Interesting.
That's good to hear. My fucking fingers hurt. Like, as in, I've been moving. Like, I've been moving stuff all day.
Yeah,
I'm moving stuff because yeah. Okay, so for the record, I'm gonna be moving somewhere.
Exciting.
Already got a place picked out, and preferably it's going to happen Saturday, if all goes according to plan.
Wow, that's great.
Very nice.
Exciting.
Hell yeah.
Are you gonna miss all the cornfields?
Not one bit. Not one bit.
I wouldn't either. I kind of want to go back to the cornfields.
Well, I mean, that's half the reason my fingers hurt. The other half is I've been playing Terry when I'm not moving stuff.
Haha,
just
scary
playing
Terry.
Smash left and
Scary
right.
Terry.
Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. I love this character.
I like his Kirby form. I saw the pictures that were posting of Kirby Terry.
It's
Kirby Terry.
so good.
It's like wah, bah, 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 bah. That's pretty
I haven't even
epic.
played it yet. I haven't even installed the update. I have.
Oh my god, BTR, I just need to say it up front. This character has effectively made me say, who the fuck is Rex?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. He's like that perfect for me. He actually feels like a fighting game character brought into Smash the proper way. Like Ryu and Ken feel forced. Terry feels natural.
Oh my.
It's got that natural flow to it. You just know that you have a god character when you can feel that flow. Ooh.
Can't believe.
I've seen articles that say, "Hey, look, Smash is a fighting game now." I'm like, wow, how about that?
It really is.
Well, wasn't it a fighting game in the first place, or?
It is, but it's
Or use a
it's not considered a fighting game by most people because it doesn't have like life bars and stuff. I mean, it's like it's more of a king of the hill. It's more of a king of hill type of the game. The goal is to knock the other people off, not knock them out.
Right.
I guess
it can be.
True.
See, the thing is, like, it still has a competitive nature to it, and that's why people play it like a fighting game. But the thing is, there's like no correct way to play it, because you know you can do stock, you can do time, you can do coin battle, stuff like
there's
that.
so many different ways to play that anybody can find a way to win.
I see.
It's fantastic.
Motivates me more and more to actually invest in a Switch. I need to do that.
It is a good, I think, PC Switch master race.
I feel like a Switch would be good too.
Honestly,
if
like I could just have my Switch and my computer for the next like 5 years, and I'd be good.
That's how I am.
Well, if I go to more conventions, I feel like having a Switch would be nice. So play Smash people on the road.
Yep.
That's what
That's right.
Oh, not even that, but like you get Mario Maker and you like plug that in, and have people play your levels.
I still don't have it. I gotta get it.
BTR. I'm gonna say this up front. It's worth it even if you just play levels, because you have an endless stream of levels to play.
I know I want to play it, but I don't have my money is all going to my debt right now.
That is good.
That's smart though. You gotta keep it that way.
Get that the heck out of here. Get that debt the heck out of here, would you please?
I was visiting my aunt and uncle today for the first time in months, and they revealed to me that if they had won the lottery, because I told them that I'm really close to paying it off, they said if they had won the lottery at any point over the past like 5 or 10 years, that the first thing they wanted to do was pay those loans off. For me.
What the fuck?
They said that's the first thing they wanted to do. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe that. I think my grandmother had something in mind as well.
No, like they have their own son and stuff, and they're like, no, the first thing we want to do is pay off these loans because we know how much you've wanted these things gone.
What the fuck?
It's like they've been with me. You guys have known me for like less than 2 years, but they've been part of this journey for 14, so they know.
Yeah, definitely
how exciting it's gonna be, and.
Well, thank you for the raid, I am Trigger. I appreciate it, mate. I'm just bartending at the moment, talking to some friends.
I'm still on track for around Christmas, but I've had some setbacks this week.
Look, this Christmas is going to be epic because you're going to be loan free. We're going to have a Christmas party.
Well,
hopefully,
we're hoping for
it. Hopefully,
I was going to say, yeah, that's still up for debate.
It's gotten pushed back a little bit because of some developments, but we'll see.
Look, I have full faith that you'll be.
Just keep that ball rolling. Don't let those setbacks set you back too much.
Yeah,
just keep it up.
Yeah, you gotta execute the combo.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you gotta cancel that student debt into something else.
Yes, we've gotta smash.
Follow it up. Don't break the combo.
Yes.
D2 Zombies here. You guys are doing well.
Terry. Not tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Scary Terry. Ooh, Scary Terry.
Might have to try Terry. I've heard now that Shinji approves, I've got to try Terry.
I seriously can't stop calling him Scary.
Like even if you don't do the fighting game notations, like he's just great because he actually has a side special, like a backwards one.
Beautiful.
Ooh,
1 second, I think I'll get some milk for people. You guys doing okay over here?
I just like
playing. You got a good time.
I'm glad they fixed him.
Hi, good time. I haven't seen you in heckin' about a week. I've been gone. Hope you're doing well, mate.
For me, I can't play.
Pretty epic.
I can't
pretty
play
epic.
Any of the other Smashes.
Oh, Kirito, welcome back. I actually.
You need to have a specific mindset to play Pikachu in Melee, because like.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, then I thought you left. I'm so sorry.
Pikachu.
I'm an idiot.
Just been very quiet in the same exact spot.
I'm stupid. Okay.
Stoner style character, so that's kind of what you need to do.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic, yeah. Oh, it's good to be back. As much as I like the convention, it's nice to finally be back home.
You really had a good time.
I did.
Good time there, and you have a good time here.
It was all because I met people. Like, it's something when you meet people that you've known for about 2 years on VRChat in person. It's a whole new experience. It's really fun.
Is that the first time? Is that the first time you've experienced that?
Yes, this is the first time I ever. Well, okay, no. Jotaro was the first person I met who was an online friend IRL. I met him at the start of October. Then when I went to Awa, I picked him up, and then I met Elsie, Latio, Clown Piece, Prima. Xano, Muffin of Good. Muffin of Good is something. He's a cool guy. I met Skull. It's just. I'm sorry, I keep talking about this, but it's such a cool thing meeting all those people. It wasn't in Jotaro. Oh, we were straight up kind of vibing. Not gonna lie, with the glasses. We should have done like a really good pose picture before we left. Honestly, I kind of wish we did that.
That is true.
That is very true. Well, what were they doing at the end of the party on Sunday? They were playing Last Train Home from JoJo. I think that's what you said. They were.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like,
that would have been heartbreaking.
They were drunk.
It was.
I
There
went
was
to the
some
apartment
tears.
room. They were in tears. I wasn't there, but this is what he told me. Because I left the party like at 1 a.m. to go to sleep, and I walked home in the cold. I didn't even get a lift. I just walked back to the apartment because I didn't want to pay any money, so I just walked back and then I went to bed. That must have been so sad playing Last Train Home. Oh my god, I would have cried too.
Right here.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
I'm waiting.
I got to see Elsie
But it
drunk
just
though.
brings.
Elsie drunk is kind of
Yeah,
funny.
Elsie was a
Oh,
funny.
no. I've experienced them that way. They were like that when
Chin,
Skyline launched.
You don't understand.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a
Elsie
bad
threw
thing, but I'm
away the
standing right
Hot
here.
Pocket wrappers because he thought he didn't need them to eat the Hot Pocket. We tried convincing him not to throw them away. But I was like, no, I don't need this to eat the Hot Pocket. It's like, Elsie, no, it's
Like, I don't
hot.
need this, and then he just throws like, forget the earth, forget the earth, and he throws them to the trash can. For some
Oh my
fucking
god.
reason. It
And
was
then he-
really funny.
Standing here, Gold.
And then he stumbled
Still
into the
standing here.
fridge. That was pretty good.
When we stand
It
here,
was like,
standing here.
and then, I don't need this. And, okay, he got a little drunk that night. Yeah. Okay, luckily, I was the responsible adult. I did not let Jotaro drink, nor did I let Prima drink. And I couldn't drink either. So
Good for you.
Good for you, yes. I was a responsible bartender. Next con I can drink, though, but I don't know if I will or not, so we'll see. What are y'all doing back there? Okay, well, there's...
Oh, yeah, 21.
Oliver, what are you doing?
Yeah.
21 next
I will be 21 in December,
Gold's
yes.
falling,
Yes.
dying.
21?
I think Gold died.
No,
I don't know how zombie
Gold's
dies,
okay,
but-
don't worry. Gold's okay, I promise.
Ascending.
Oh.
Okay, well, there goes Gold, I guess. Into the ceiling they go, bye.
Arise, Gold. Arise!
Gold is rising.
I'm trying to think of any other
Out of
Awa
our sight.
horror. We didn't really have many Awa horror stories, aside from the thing that happened with Jones and Elsie's weed room. But Elsie can tell you more detail about that. That was something that smelled really bad in their room. Ugh. Oh god, what else happened? I met Roshi. That was beautiful. Elsie didn't get to meet him. Apparently there was a Kefka cosplayer at Awa, but we never ran into them. I was so sad about that. There was like one Kefka cosplayer, but we did not run into them. I was kind of bummed about that. That's about it. That all I think of. Awa was pretty alright. It was epic. We got to see Carlton. The first time that Elsie and him came into mine and Jotaro's hotel room, Carlton was on the TV, like, because he was like a TV host or something. And he was like, we were playing cable TV, and he was just there, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of all the stuff off the top of my
He
head. But
hosts America's Funniest Home Videos.
yes,
On
That's
Sundays.
I still can't believe that. That doesn't seem real, but it is.
Yeah, I always knew that. He's been doing that for years. Before the cover.
Yeah, but it's like it's never registered with me. It doesn't feel like it's a correct statement.
I need to watch one of those
Frozen hosts
episodes.
All America's funniest home videos.
Yep.
We showed Jotaro Fresh Prince at the hotel room because he never watched it before. So
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
it was our first time
educational.
watching Fresh Prince.
Yeah, me, Prima,
Fresh Prince.
we watched it with Jotaro in our hotel room. Huh. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to enjoy the one thing you can't swindle from me. Something like that. Oh my god, this was like yesterday, but we watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air yesterday with some people, and we watched the episode where they went.
What are you doing?
We watched the episode when he went to jail,
What are you
and
doing?
I fucking love the jailbird in the actual episode because he just sings so beautifully. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh
I
no!
haven't.
Let my people go. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Like
Terry
that.
Kirby.
It's pretty
Oh my.
epic. I think we wait, Jotaro, didn't we change Family Guy night from Family Guy night to Fresh Prince night, or is it still Family Guy night?
Yeah, now it's Fresh Prince.
Now it's Fresh Prince night. Yeah, Tuesday night, Fresh Prince.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, it's not night. It's technically more like evening. But we watch Fresh Prince now on Tuesday, so you'll see us in the cupboard on Tuesday. Voice channel.
Very nice. Does somebody just stream it, or do you
Yeah.
guys follow?
We stream. Well, so one person streams it on the Discord. I think Eric does it, so because he can do it and you can listen to it. It's pretty good.
Okay. Well,
We
let's see if I can drop in one of these weeks.
we watched we watched the one episode where Will meets his father and then the father walks out on him. That was a pretty emotional episode.
And then I said
Yes, that is a moment.
It's like, who cares what you think? You're not my father. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's what shows used to do back then.
How come he don't want me, man?
Yep.
It was so sad. I was about to cry, like straight
That
up.
scene was ad-libbed.
Ad-libbed? I mean, like,
That is
like
true.
improv, right?
Yeah, Will's little outburst about his dad was ad-libbed from his own personal experiences.
I mean, yeah, that's it. Definitely added to the scene.
That's his Uncle Phil, James Avery, didn't know what to say back because he was kind of surprised about Will Smith.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's some heavy
Acting.
shit.
Yeah, it was definitely a heavy episode, but it was something. I'm not crying. I was actually about to cry, like literally. It was something. And then we watched the Jailbird one because we were showing like the Jailbird one was hilarious because like let my people go, clap your hands, clap your hands. Like, and this is the pose the Jailbird did. I think it's like this. Yeah, it was great.
Almost a dab.
It was so weird because like he went from singing to menacing, and just like kept switching between the two. And then when they got out of prison, he kept singing, and the end of the episode is literally just like a zoom out of the prison with him singing in the background. It fucking cracked me up. It was great.
Wow.
Oh my god, that made me giggle so much. I loved it. Yeah, Fresh Prince episodes are like, even without like Fresh Prince, it's still like really good. I loved watching them.
It was a great show for its time.
It just made it like every time I watched those, like when we watched them on Tuesday, I was half expecting there to be like a YouTube poop, like I was like waiting for the moment where they would be like now if you excuse me, no.
Yes. No. That's because you were introduced to it as a meme. You didn't really know anything about it prior.
Yeah, basically.
So in your mind, it's been permanently considered a meme for all time now.
I can still enjoy it, but
I mean, okay, that's understandable because like I do the same thing for stuff like Hotel Mario and the other CDI Zelda games.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you for rating me, Headless Cupid. What's poppin', Jimbo? Hope you guys are having fun. I'm just bartending here.
I think have arguments. Well, which is the best?
I got some patrons here. We're just having a nice casual conversation. Nothing too epic here. We're talking about Fresh Prince right now.
It's a very similar situation.
It's pretty epic.
That's why I think 4's the best.
Let me get you guys some milk while you're talking. Hey, one sec. Oh, baby, thank you for filling. Did you fill these up? Actually, I'm gonna fill these up just in case.
I'm somebody who's only played like 2 titles and couldn't get hooked. My favorite is.
I'll start with you, Miyazaki. Here is some milk for you, Miyazaki. Oh.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Well, now that I have something to look forward to every Tuesday, Fresh Prince night. So it's pretty epic.
Unless the Super Bowl's happening.
Okay, unless the Super Bowl's happening, because I want to watch the Super Bowl with everyone.
Owl.
The
It should be in February, isn't it?
Yeah, February.
It is in February. I thought it was funny that people joined the channel. They're like, "Why are so many people in here? Why are you guys watching this?"
Well, let me describe it. We're watching Super Bowl because A, commercials are funny, and B, because BTR does a really good job explaining football. But I geeked my way. Oh,
that's good to know.
Oh no, BB! I gotta fill this up.
Guide people
All right, hold up. I gotta
to watch for. I'm better at college than I am NFL though.
BTR the football druid.
Secretly.
You fucking tap on the floor with a staff. Come I will show you what is beyond college league, my child.
Man, if I wasn't watching college football with my family all the time, I'd probably do that too. Because I actually have a better grip on college than NFL. Because in college, you can see memes
Misaki, you should join us for
random times. and can
Fresh
change the
Prince night
entire
on
complexity
Tuesday.
of the game.
It's not
something
Tuesday
that you
night, but like
take for
Tuesday
granted
evening. You should definitely
in the
join us. It's really
NFL,
fun watching
you can
Fresh
go
Prince with other
horribly
people.
wrong in college,
Give
and
it
then
that,
it's like,
just
oh
give you
my
that
god, this whole
suggestion.
game is like, now it's a giant question
Also,
mark.
someone in the
because
chat
this
said
little
hi,
thing
so
happened.
Yeah.
So it looks like the next one is February 2nd, 2020. What day is that?
February 2nd, 2020, Saturday.
That's on.
Wow,
Okay,
good guess.
that's Groundhog
That's a Sunday.
Day.
Ah,
Yeah, it's on
close.
Sunday.
I was close. Hey, we kept matching.
Sunday
Well, I already
night.
knew that, but tonight's been really productive. By the way, you may not know this. You may not know this, but like I've had a lot of people rating me, so it's been very productive tonight. No, not here, not here, in my head. I've had a lot of voices rating me in my head, so it's been pretty productive. It's been pretty epic.
That is
I
very
can't
much
wait
a
to catch you
Columbus thing.
bartending. Oh, I'd
We're
love to meet you.
usually like one
You
of the
take your
biggest
time.
markets watching football. We're usually one of the biggest markets in Columbus, Ohio, because we have nothing going on here.
I still need to go to Ohio so I can eat the Cincinnati chili, whatever it's called.
You don't understand. It is stupid, but if you're with family and friends, it's actually kind of fun.
Oh shoot! All right.
Because I was that
Oh,
way too. I
shit.
didn't watch it at all, but then when I watched it with my
I
family
don't have the
and
emote.
stuff,
Shit. Heck.
I have telekinesis.
I don't mean to curse. I'm
I
sorry.
watched it. It helps when it's your team going for the national title, and that's your first football game you've ever watched.
I love
And lots of memes
Have
happen
this
in
keep
it.
it A2. I appreciate the
appreciate
the raid. Yeah, I'm glad you're
It's considered one of the
actually
greatest
Miyazaki
championship
introduced me
games
to
of
you.
all time now. That's the kind of game you gotta
I
watch to
recognize you
fall in
now.
love
Yeah,
with
I've
it.
seen you in the Discord a few times.
I can't really because I don't
I'm really glad you enjoy the bartending. I've been gone past like a week or so, so I'm actually like this is the first time I'm
Probably like
bartending
a
back from the
club.
convention, so it's kind of nice to be
Yeah,
back.
Club of Americans somewhere do it. Japan has one though.
I'm gonna go in the room real
Japan
quick
has a
actually.
Japan
So my
has a-
bartending, for anyone who's watching right now and is kind of confused as to what I'm doing right now. So bartending for me is I go to a random world, or I have like preset worlds I go to that I cycle between, and then I basically bartend there. So this bar is a milk bar, so I serve milk to people. I like to think of my bartending as a way to facilitate, social interactions at certain places, or basically it's just kind of a catalyst for other people to enjoy themselves. So my bartending isn't really the most eventful thing to watch, but it can be kind of fun sometimes because you see like all these new people. It's pretty cool. Like some people just like show off avatars, and some people just like come for a nice conversation like they're doing out there right now. Because a lot of those people are my regular patrons. I don't care about football, but VRChat looks fun. It's just... Yeah, they're talking about football out there, but that's because BTR and them are really into football, and I brought up the conversation. But VRChat in general is just a nice place to have to talk to people and a casual chat with people. If it might be about football or anime or whatever, But my bartending is really nice. Yeah, I do bartending at different worlds, and then every Friday I always do innkeeping at my own world, which is built around the fact that I innkeep there. So tomorrow night I'll be at my own world, which will be pretty epic. So it'll be pretty good. And then I stream it because why not? Because I innkeeped first. I did this kind of stuff first before I started streaming, and then I got into streaming because I did this. So it's been pretty fun. I'm sorry if you hear squeaking in my headset. I wish I could fix that, but my headset's kind of old. It's like 2 years old, and it squeaks a lot. So, let me just say that I hate listening to that. All right, I'm gonna go back out there and have chats with people. So you guys are welcome to continue listening. I hope you enjoy the bartending. I try my best to make it enjoyable. So, all right, there we go. I had to talk to the voices in my head. We're good now.
Because you can spend the whole time guessing what they're gonna do.
Well, okay, so the situation is I do know a handful of sports. I just don't go and pursue, watching them. Because, I do enjoy the matter of golf. Because we used to live on a golf course back when I was, in very, very
I'm out
early
of drink.
grade school. So,
Really?
Oh, speaking of which, I need to take a 10-minute break, so I will be right back in the staff room. I will be right.
What a small world.
Alright, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. So I will be right back for about 10 minutes. Thanks so much for introducing us to the channel. I appreciate it. No problem. I try my best. So I will be right back for about 10 minutes. I'm actually gonna leave my screen like this. So if people like come behind me like camera, they're welcome to. I am gonna mute the.
With a group of people, because
I'll change it.
We have the memorial tournament.
I will be right.
And that's a very big tournament, and they cover that on the
If you
It
want
sounds
to
nice.
Talking about making.
Probably not today.
All
Probably not today.
Ugh. I'm back now. Sorry about that. I had to take a quick break.
It'd be nice if we all lived
Alright.
with
I am now
Disney.
back. Were you doing good? Oh, be close to my camera. I just realized that the dude there was actually showing on the camera. That's kind of spooky.
Commissions?
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. Oh, I'm sitting down actually. Hold up.
My tablet available because I'm in the middle of a move. So.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm just curious if you're still doing commissions.
Welcome back.
I am, yeah.
Where is this place? We are at the Milk Bar right now, Vanya, which is a map made by Y and Sample. Also, I see you over there, General. Sorry. I had to take a 15-minute break because I'm trying to do that more often when I stream now. Okay, I'm good now. Ugh. I'm back. Sorry about that. Jeez, I took a 15-minute break.
Get some emotes done.
Ugh. Hi, Sample. It's been a week. How you doing? Oh, there he goes.
Like this, for example.
You say that as you walk away from me. Wait, you don't see me over here, do you?
Good morning, Senji.
Sample?
Morning.
Sample, where am I for you?
You are in this chair.
I am not.
I probably have to.
No, you don't have to. Hold up. Warbringer, I need you to get out of that chair real quick. Alright, thanks. Alright, where am I for you now? Am I still here?
You're in the chair.
Okay, do you see my hands moving?
Yes, I do see your hands.
Okay,
moving.
there you go. You're good.
There you are. Okay, you're good. Thank you, Warbringer.
Okay.
There's a bit of a seat mishap in sinking.
Now where the hell was I on that damn thing before I had to move out of the way?
No, nice dancing by the way.
You were in the chair.
No,
in the same chair.
I'm talking about the song I was playing. I was in the middle of playing a song when you were doing that.
What is this performance I'm seeing on the stage right now? Asuka, what are you doing up there?
The music is kind of fitting for Asuka's dancing.
I feel like if the dance was way faster, it would go perfect with this music.
Are you paying that person too?
No, I'm not. No.
That's how it goes.
I see a mass accident sooner or later. I'll pay for Shinji.
It's okay. You pay for Shinji. You go for that. Miyazaki is dancing. Yes, there's Miyazaki. That's Jotaro. It's Shinji. They're dancing on the stage. Pretty epic.
Got paid.
Oh yeah. Before we and one more thing to oh god, I turn around and see that.
Good job.
Yeah, the default Gmod dance.
Oh, this will make you laugh, by the way, BTR. It should make you laugh. Do you know what time it is, mate?
I would never give money to a calculator.
10:30.
There are two avatars.
It's actually pizza time, mate.
You guys unlocked that first.
Oh my fucking god!
I love pizza time.
If I flip these
time.
pizzas, Mr. Aziz will flip out.
That's
It's
great.
gonna be a miracle if
Pizza
these
time.
pizzas are even recognizable.
I don't know what
Oh yeah, hold on for a moment. I forgot. I have another RuneScape avatar that can do this. Hold on, I just remembered. Let me do it on here. Hold on.
He's gonna do it to him.
Nope.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I love that low frame rate dance. That's pretty good.
Yes.
That's
Oh
the
my
point
god.
of it.
Indeed.
It adds to it, honestly. I love it. I'll give you freaking Eyes of Hearts, because I love that.
I ain't no hooker.
Oh. Well, look, we're paying you because we liked your dance. Don't worry, it was pretty. Here, let me give you some fire. There you go. That was pretty fire. Not gonna lie. Not gonna
I like how
lie.
your ponytail is like clipping through your body.
I don't have a ponytail.
Oh, that's normal. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Terry. Oh, you meant Terry.
It's normal. Don't worry about it.
You know what's so funny is that every time you're squatting down, it looks like you're like taking a hairy shit out of you.
It does. Terry.
Listen. I'm just charging my rising tackle. Don't worry about it.
Don't mess with the Terry. You're gonna get the scary. I don't fucking know.
Damn straight.
Whoa.
Let's get a car out to beat it up.
Don't mess with me. I'll call my brother Terry. He'll come beat you up. My bro Terry. Jurassic Park. I like that. I forgot what that theme's called, but I love it. Terry in the flesh is very intimidating, but very majestic. Oh! I keep wanting to call him Scary Terry. I should probably just call him Terry Bogard. The Bogard.
Well, you can call him the Hungry Wolf. That's his other title.
The Hungry Wolf. That sounds like an awesome title.
The gun of Longinus.
How did we fit this thing in the first place?
Whoa. Whoa.
Look, no giant firearms in the bar. They will destroy us all. There's no sign, but...
how'd you get in here?
Hello, gamer. How did you get inside the building?
How's bartending been?
Yeah, that's me.
It's been quiet, I think.
You see, you say it's quiet, but in my head, it's pretty epic. Sorry, that's just me though.
Super loud.
A lot of voices in my head. You know, some of them are telling me to do epic Fortnite dances like this one. No, that's the wrong one.
Yeah.
No, wait,
That's my favorite.
That's the wrong one.
It's a wonderful Fortnite dance.
That's the wrong one. Shit. Which one was it again? It was okay. There you go. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
From the main spotlight.
I don't recognize that one. That one's new to me. I've never seen that Fortnite dance before.
Waterclass going to Fortnite. That's it.
Do I have any other
Fortnite streamer?
No, I don't. No, if I'm gonna be a Fortnite streamer, I'm gonna be a Fortnite 2 streamer. There's 2.
Fortnite 2 streamer. Yep.
Fortnite 2 streamer.
Well, I mean,
what's better than Fortnite 1? Fortnite 2.
Well, no, it'd be 2 Fortnites.
Oh. 2 Fortnites. I don't know which one.
Fortnite is a unit of length in time, because like a Fortnite is how many days? It's like 2 weeks.
That's how much I play Fortnite. I play Fortnite every fortnight.
So like it'd be 4 weeks. 2 Fortnites would be 4 weeks. Am I correct?
That's a month, I think.
Does that mean the sequel to Fortnite? Does that mean the sequel to Fortnite is month?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Month. Every month I play
Fortnite
Fortnite
too. Just calling
2.
it month. Good point.
I mean, if it's called Fortnite, wouldn't it be on the 4th night?
I don't know.
The closest thing.
No, Fortnite does not mean 4th.
I don't even know where they got that name from. You never know. Who knows? Maybe I just like playing
it's a
Fortnite.
play on the word, because the Fortnite is the 2 weeks. You know, Fortnight.
Thank you, Terry.
I'm a scholar, you know?
Thank you. I look at Terry's face.
Listen. Just because I look like I don't got smarts, don't mean I don't got street smarts, okay? Listen.
Thank you, Terry.
I don't appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
Do you know jive
What?
very well? You know your jive?
My jive? What about my jive?
Yeah. You know how to speak jive?
In VRChat now.
I don't.
Aww. You don't know how to street smarts. You need to learn that jive.
You need to learn.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm illiterate. I'm sorry. I can be street smart and illiterate at the same time. The two are not mutually exclusive.
I'm pretty sure they're mutually exclusive. You gotta identify what fucking street you're on.
You're on. Oh my god.
You don't got it.
But the thing is,
You just hear the street name.
I like the characters.
Chingy, when are we gonna get the edit of Terry where you have Fortnite on his hat?
Listen, as soon as I get Smash models, I'm going to do that, like, first thing. I'm actually gonna find the Fatal Fury font. I'm gonna fucking Photoshop it.
Epic. Oh, I saw that picture and I knew it's gonna be perfect.
I hate it.
Well, actually, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that fucking Athena model. Athena looks fucking adorable in Smash. And then I'm gonna get Terry.
Athena is in
Beautiful.
Smash.
Yeah, she's a background character in the KOF stage.
Wait a minute.
I don't know who that is.
They also have a very, very kick-ass 80s style remix of Psycho Soldier, and it sounds straight out of Sailor Moon. Like it's very 80s anime.
What?
That sounds awesome.
way.
Okay, so for the Psycho Soldier, the SNK arcade game, they put a remix of that in Smash because there's a vocal song for it, and it has two versions, an English and a Japanese version, and it sounds exactly like it's straight out of Sailor Moon. It's great.
Okay, I fat fingered that. It's okay, I fat fingered things a lot too.
I bet I'm inclined to believe you.
I love it. They gave us 50 songs. Like, only like a handful of them are remixes, but 50 fucking songs.
Wow.
It's wild.
You know,
Okay.
I think I actually, surprisingly enough, I actually wanted to test myself, and I think I got the beat down for this whole entire song. I was like sitting here just like, I'm pretty sure I could play this on my other accordion. I can't play this bit right now, because I need to wait for the bit. Hold on.
Which is this one.
Good background music. I like it. It's pretty epic. I gotta stretch. What time is it?
You just had to wake.
Okay. That doesn't mean I didn't stretch. I took a break to get some food and stuff, and then I just laid down on my floor and contemplated life, because I need to do that every once in a while. Ugh. I was dead ass. I was gonna buy a body pillow at Awa, but I couldn't justify bringing it back to my house because my mom would disgrace me.
Which pillow would you go for? Who's your waifu?
I don't know. I would find one. I don't know.
You gotta have
You
one.
understand? Your helmet.
One day,
has
maybe.
the accordion holes or whatever they are. It's coming out of your face.
You're absolutely right. You're just
What is a body pillow without your waifu?
But like, I was going to buy one, and like, because that body pillow at the party was so comfortable. Like, they laid it on top of me when I was on the floor, and it was so comfortable. Like, I dead ass was very.
Just take it with you.
No, that's Sync's. I couldn't take Sync's body pillow. There's no way I could do that.
You could.
I could, but then Sync would not like me, and Sync is a good guy. I don't want to not be his friend. He's a cool dude.
But it's a body pillow.
Yeah, but I could have bought my own, but I didn't because like it would have been so weird bringing a body pillow back home. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
in my
don't mind you going to an anime convention.
In my defense, I could have just taken off the sheet when I wasn't using it, so nobody would know what it was. But I mean, oh well.
That would make it weird.
I have to look at what Wildclaw has it set at because his
You know,
Yes?
why would you take the sheet off? To wash it?
I don't know what they just said, but oh well.
Shrink it in the next update. I'm gonna be reading this thing.
I'll be back.
But maybe when I go to ASIN, I still don't know if I'm going to ASIN because ASIN requires me to fly there, and flying there is expensive. So we'll see. Who knows?
I'm a shy son.
Yeah, that's true, Miyazaki. Very true.
You can't even tell my janky method of patching this here.
I don't even know what you don't.
Yeah, budgeting for conventions is very important. If you're ever planning on going to... Okay, PSA from Wildclaw, a public service announcement. You ever go to a convention, be sure to budget accordingly. Very, very important. Very important. Very important. It's tempting to buy a lot of stuff. Don't do it. Very important. Budget. Know what you want to get.
Budget 20% of your expenses, or 20% of your income.
For conventions...
Okay, 100%.
I'd say 20% sounds like the right amount, like, realistically speaking.
I'm not gonna say their name.
Still be a lot for me.
I'm not gonna say their name, but one of the people I was hanging out with at the convention, I'm not gonna say their name. They spent like $400 at the convention, like that one day. It was crazy. Those I'm not gonna say their name because I don't know if they're okay with me telling them. But one of the people at the convention I was hanging out with spent like $400 like one day on merchandise, and I was like, wow, that's a lot.
Like, okay, they must be made of money if that's the case.
They were buying like figurines and stuff. It was pretty. They were cool figurines. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, Evangelion figurines.
I couldn't do
I
it.
used to spend like $200-$300 when I went to cons, and now I don't have a job.
Well, not 200. I mean, almost 200. Almost $200 in figurines.
Are you kidding me?
He bought an Evangelion figurines.
I hate this phase. I've been through this
Look.
jobless phase too many times
Look.
in my life already.
Look.
I hate it.
It's like
There was only 4, so those 4 costed money. And that kind of...
Anything this year. I don't think.
I mean, he did get something signed by the voice actor for Asuka from the dub, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Like, just like
Thank you
that
for that,
alone,
Brett.
like
I
that
appreciate it.
that would obviously increase the worth. Like first and foremost, I understand
Actually,
that.
and
That's fair.
not to mention, the autograph was free.
Yeah.
That was epic.
You get one autograph free, and then
You've just
anything else.
instantly like added more value to that.
Indeed.
Oh, the voice actor for Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender was there as well. So that's
I've actually never watched Avatar, so I don't know who that is.
Okay, for anyone who did watch Avatar: Last Airbender, the voice actor for Sokka was there. They had like a booth for him that you could go online for and get a signature. I didn't do that. I was going to, but I didn't.
My poor uncle.
The voice actor for Joro wasn't there.
Matt Mercer?
12 and 4 this
Yeah,
year.
he
like an anime convention in our city or whatever.
Like Matt Mercer's
like a really
busy
small
as
city.
shit. He likes going to
And we
cons,
had
but he's also busy
the
as
voice
shit.
actor from
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I
That's
actually
cool.
pay attention. I want to see what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, the English voice actor.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
pretty cool.
god, us. We also had Eggman.
Charge up your.
But he was like falling asleep in the
what's the
corner.
device called?
Wait, Mike Pollock?
I don't know, he's another man. He kept on falling asleep.
Your Switch.
That's all I know.
wants to play Smash with you.
But he did like the old Eggman, like the old laugh and everything else.
What happened? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What'd you do? What'd you
Yeah,
say?
okay.
From the anime. From the animation.
You miss her. And
What, there's an Eggman anime? I want to see Eggman in anime.
Right now,
That'd be pretty
like, I play
epic.
Smash right now.
Yeah, there's several Sonic anime. Yeah, there's Sonic. There's a Sonic
I
OVA.
was taking care of
That's
some
pretty
business
epic.
now, and I planned on getting on.
That's pretty epic.
I don't know if it was exactly who you said it was. I don't remember who it was. All I know is he was older.
Okay, did he have black hair?
I want her to get on here.
Can't remember.
I don't want to do that.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was
I miss
probably about like
so much.
4 or 5 years ago. Actually, even probably more than that.
The worst
Probably
part
like
is
6 or 7 years ago.
writing applications and not
And
hearing. That's my least favorite part.
That's a lot of money, Kurt,
Here's
though.
one. Was
1K.
he energetic?
That's a lot of
Because like I
money.
can narrow that down.
No, he was falling asleep.
Then in that case, that might not be Mike Pollock.
Holy fuck, this
Okay.
guy. I legit got freaked out just now.
Is just a
What'd you
bundle
get kicked out of, Val?
Okay.
Why?
Falling asleep, literally.
Times are
Well,
gonna
then,
change.
yeah.
The
We'll be doing different things at
being
different
there
times.
sitting on the thing actually freaks me out.
It'll be harder for us all to get through
I
it.
don't know who that'd be then, because I don't remember like specifically the health habits of each individual actor. But what?
Yeah.
Look at the talking
All I
about
know
stuff
is
in
he's an
there.
older gentleman. He probably was at least in his 70s at the time.
Give me a heart attack.
Arr, 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 arr. Sorry.
I'm not sure who that'd be.
Yeah.
You hear a creak on the stairs. You want some more milk? Here, let me get some more milk. Come here.
The guy that for Dragon Ball died, he was full of energy.
LC resume stuff
Yeah,
today.
so
Oh, yeah, I imagine, absolutely.
I was there until I went
He was like a
I'm so
Well,
cute.
Uncle, where have you been for the past few days?
I was at a convention. I was.
Yeah, I forget TwitchCon's a thing. I keep forgetting that.
No, not TwitchCon. I was at an anime convention in Atlanta from Thursday to Monday, so that's where I was.
I wish I had more shit like that around me, but no.
This is your first time on.
It was a fun convention, but that's where I was the entire weekend. So
In terms of like local
No,
size, or is it
no.
like
The reason I say that is
still
because
like
I have a
convention,
whole
just,
entire
you
Instagram
know,
day to me being both cosplaying and reenacting. That's why.
area.
gotcha.
And I go to these conventions dressed up as my uniforms and all that.
Well, Awa was the second convention I went to, but it was the first one I went with other people, so it was pretty fun.
Yeah, no, I want to go by myself on most of these things, but my mom's like, you gotta have a friend, and I'm like, nah.
I mean, I could go by myself, but I go there with my friends because I like hanging out with them. So plus, it's like people I'm meeting in IRL.
I've recently become more of an introvert. I used to be not introvert. I became an extrovert recently. I'm more of an introvert. Like I used to be a really heavy introvert, and ever since then I'm like, I'd like to make new friends.
Wow.
That's true. Some of the people in this room actually I met at the convention this past weekend, like LC and Jotaro.
At the same time, it
I
sounds
met
like
them
a
in
big
person.
experience.
They're pretty
Like,
epic.
just going through that, yeah, it's like a cursed convention in
Huh?
a sense because of how much
It was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed
It was
it.
even weirder because like a lot of the people that were there are like people that I've
Oh,
known
I got
from
stretched.
like or high school or whatever, and they're like the most weirdest like high school or like weirdest people ever. It's just like okay. You know?
What time is it? It is.
Yeah, really.
I think I'll probably end the stream at 11 p.m. and then go to bed. So I got another like 10 minutes. I got like 10 minutes or so.
Pretty good episode.
Ugh, and then I'll do stuff tomorrow before I do innkeeping. Oh shit, no, I need to test the Wanderer. I forgot about that. I need to do that with some people tonight. After my bartending. I'll end it at 11 so I can test the Wanderer, but I think there's an issue with it, so
Day one since we.
yeah, I gotta have to fix that.
Yeah, because you're on
I'll go for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I can at least manage that. Ooh, I gotta sit down. I'm already sitting down, actually. I gotta stretch.
I don't.
I hope y'all are enjoying the bartending. This is usually how it is. I bartend, people come in, they order drinks, and they have conversation. And then I usually either am part of them or I just watch. And then crazy stuff sometimes happens. I'm sorry if I feel kind of out of it. I'm like tired. Like, I haven't been able to like sleep in since last week because I had like the convention this past weekend, and then I was working these past like 3 days. So I just have not been able to sleep in. I'm just kind of tired because of that. So if I sound like tired, and that's probably why. I should be better tomorrow because I'll be able to sleep in. I'm probably gonna wrap up the bartending in the next 10 minutes. So I'll still go for another 10 minutes and then I'll wrap it up. Because usually I go from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. So I go for about 4 hours. I can't actually 4 hours. I'm trying to figure out what to say. I don't know. But yeah, pretty fun. I enjoy it. For anyone wondering, I have been bartending since last October, like last year, 2018. Around like mid-October 2018, I started bartending and innkeeping. So I've been at this for about a year now. It's something. It's a lot of fun. There's just something nice about being able to just sit behind a bar and serve drinks to people while they have fun, and you just watch their encounters, or you have encounters of your own. Nothing too crazy. It's not really forced. It just kind of happens. The one disadvantage of that is the fact that sometimes nothing really happens, and you just I'm just kind of here by myself. But you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. Sometimes I can just have a nice chat, like just talk about stuff. So I guess I'm vlogging. I don't know. God, I don't feel like standing up now. Ugh. I'm dying. I'm not dying. I promise. Wait, BB, I didn't even notice you in the corner over there. Hi, BB. I have name tags off. I was talking with my mic off, and then I turned it back on. You're fine. Are you doing okay, BB? You sure you're doing okay? Just hiding in the room over here? Are you sure? Speaking of which, I need to add your image to the board. I got held up by Owl, but I need to do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Okay. I guess. I'm sorry, I sound really tired. What time is it? It's 11:52. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end my bartending for tonight. This is a good way to end it. Just sitting here chilling. Y'all have a good night for whoever's still watching. I appreciate all the raids y'all did. That's pretty nice of y'all. I really need to do that, vice versa, some other people want to get a chance, you know, help support people. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm like out of it right now, because I'm tired. I'll be innkeeping tomorrow, so for anyone who's interested in what I do, you're welcome to tune in then. You guys have a good night.